You're officially live.
Make your own background.
I actually remembered to click live this time.
Yay! Sorry, we've been gone a few weeks. We were trapped.
No excuse, Emma.
Yeah, I couldn't.
In the world and in our minds.
I couldn't find any custom backgrounds.
Then we will go through it. Is it just better to have this just off?
Probably. It's red.
It is ready. So!
The sun will go down soon.
It's red. I'm about to change
The sun will come out.
The sun will go down soon now.
Yeah. And now we should all be at...
Actually,
I know he hates it, I know. We should all be at the same volume now, because I'm not close with the microphone.
oh my god!
I know. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, let's do proud.
I
Get
might
this
be able to
shit.
beat Yuzora on proud.
How comfortable do you want?
Here we go, Emma. Right.
I'll get lost.
I know.
I'll be impressed.
With
Dudes. I'm gonna get lost again. It's like, I won't mean to.
The thing
But it's
is,
gonna happen.
the thing is though, isn't there a boss before you get to?
You're right. Give that back. You remember how tutorial?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I am upset that they changed their eye colors in this version for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh.
Like Riku is like green eyed now. Sora's blue isn't as blue as it was.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget you have to mute.
I don't want to get up though, Daniel. I don't wanna. But no, yeah. If I had that light set up, this would be all like blue. Currently with a white off to the top left, and then it would.
That'd be neat.
Yeah, it knows that like the directional changes of the lights.
That's cool.
So neat.
Okay.
That will we play
so
Final Fantasy.
It's like $300 for the box.
Oh, I'm busy paying $50 like a month. No, every 2 weeks. Because my cat.
So.
But we did get a raise, so.
I'm thinking about trying for Walmart again.
Yeah.
To do that fucking 16 something.
Of course I have.
Thanks, Trick Bell.
Long ago,
Our year.
Keyblade wielders waged a war over the ownership of light.
Something about $50 a month and lights.
The master's favorite story.
Fantasy.
No, I remember now.
I wonder if they
good.
planned on
It was
using them
because I had to look back through the thing that we were watching. Saw the guy car.
Oh, the trolley.
The cable
I
car.
don't get why anyone would initiate a war.
Spelljammer. Coming out in August.
So,
Yeah.
you know the lost
And
master.
a person was doing a TikTok.
Who?
And it didn't hit me until just then what you can
The
do
ones
with
who started
Spelljammer.
the Keyblade War.
Yeah.
Treasure Planet.
Never heard of them. Where'd you hear about
Don't need Spelljammer from.
them? Or
Spelljammer is actually for spherical travel,
they're the
which
ones
will
who-
bring you to
But see,
like
but it does include spaceship,
it does, yes.
Follow
which
me.
is the reason, because then you actually have interplanetary,
But
interspherical.
here's the thing.
Facade.
Literally, you could just use a fly spell on a boat and have treasure
Darkness
planet.
and light expire.
The difference being is that because everything has gravity until it doesn't, the fly spell is arguable as to whether or not it works.
The gaze
As long as you have
sees the
multiple
fate of
wizards casting it as soon as it
the
ends,
future.
you can get out.
It's already been written.
Again, it really kind of depends because also
You have to be prepared
you
to
also
do
have
it.
to wonder,
About that.
can you move?
Besides, who's to
As long
say
as
I
you
can't
keep
change
using
it?
the fly spell.
Maybe light will
Yeah.
prevail.
And then after that, you don't have to.
Also, does fly allow for an object? Or is it
So-
only creatures?
Favor.
I think it's only creature.
Well, then you just have a telepath on board.
Unlike darkness, there is more to light than
Telepath?
meets the eye.
Or telekinetic.
You might be
Telekinesis.
surprised.
One of the tellus. Not telephone, though.
So,
Also, if I remember right, telekinetic.
That's 1,000 pounds.
There is a spell called telekinetic.
1,000 pounds, yeah.
He's talking about the feet.
No, there is also a feat.
I know, that one's a lot weaker than this.
1,000 pounds. You can move it 30 feet, but not beyond the range of the spell.
Yes, so if you're standing on the object you're currently moving.
I know, I was just thinking we're laughing at the fact.
We actually used that in Wick's one shot.
Oh, yeah?
We
The
grabbed
other day?
onto ropes and then.
Nice.
You can exert fine control.
They can take your world.
Whoa.
They can take your heart.
But they can never take our
All
freedom!
You know, Haley Joel Osment really fucking killed it in this game.
Then every
Hey,
step
John Woo?
will always
Yeah.
be a step
I've been
closer
been
to
in this
home.
place.
And what I'll have to do, I've seen a lot of my Kingdom Hearts experience things lately. Like, a lot of people are getting into the series over the past year. And it's like, people that never experienced this game before are crying over it. And I don't, as an adult, if I got into this, I know it wouldn't hit me as hard. But
You gotta remember that a lot of people are a lot more able to empath their...
I know. But it's like...
Chance, I cry at the drop of a hat.
Oh,
I know you do.
Dude, don't even get me started. We finally finished Tiny Tina.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god!
Do you know the rough story of not Tiny Tina, but of Borderlands?
I know Jack's story.
But do you know what happens in Borderlands 2?
They're Vault Hunters. That's all I know.
No, do you know the story of the characters in Borderlands 2? Okay. Well, long story short, the end of Tiny Tina has a very... It's a very... If you didn't know, it would be a throwaway line that really had no impact. But if you played through the games, it hit me like a fucking train, and it got me to tears.
Yeah, I cannot personally play Borderlands.
No, that's fine.
It gives,
That's why I was asking if you
it
had... if you knew
gives
the
me a
story.
massive headache.
That was just the reason why I was wondering if you knew the story. I wasn't asking if you played, I knew you had.
You know, I think I have no appreciation for 358. Because that's, even though people are just watching cutscenes, it's a lot of people's favorite game.
Well, 358 over 2 is the story of Shion and Roxas, right?
Shion, Roxas, and Axel.
Yeah.
The Twilight Trio. Yeah. And it's like, after watching someone explain the entirety of Kingdom Hearts, their point of view of Kingdom Hearts, everybody has their own.
Sure.
There is some interpretation. Some of it's very flat out there, no, this is how it is. But
the beauty of the game is the allowance of both solid fact and interpretation.
yeah, it's not like Dark Souls to where everything is up to interpretation on the stuff you find, or creating your own story for it.
You need to have something cemented in fact.
Yeah. This.
Wow, he really did a glow down.
I don't know. I think that just works as a character design. Be honest,
the
hot young guy to his old state.
just,
He did not get less attractive. He got attractive in a different way.
oh, I'm aware. It's just, but it definitely was not a glow up.
But his glow up is look at Xemnas and Ansem.
Right.
That's the glow up
It
right
really
there.
is.
And
You know, the two
especially
parts of it that is not him. But
the
it's him.
phys- Well, to be fair, Terra just looks like an older him with white hair.
That's true. That's why he chose him. That and the fact that Kingdom Hearts 1 decided that.
So I was doing my level 1 run, right?
Sure.
You know the cave with all the paintings?
Which game?
Kingdom Hearts 1.
Oh, sorry. You said 1 run, and I figured level 1 run.
Yeah, it is
It is
level 1.
level 1 run in the
Yeah,
first
no,
game.
I know. Was all
There's a painting on the wall that I saw and I'm like, wait. Because there's 5 figures versus someone with a key. And the next saga is the Foretellers, which is Lushu, not Ava, but the other four.
Is that why you named him Ava?
No. I looked up a name generator and it was the first name.
Okay.
Dragon though, Shion, it was the first X name that came to mind. But no, I was like, there's no way Nomura planned it out that far ahead.
Bullshit.
It's Nomura. He is by the sea of his pants, Fender Writer. Just like
I can guarantee you what happened.
He at least has it.
Because
he went back to see it.
Did you see it on the PS2 version?
Yeah.
They
didn't change any of the.
That's what I was asking. Is if it was on the PS2 version.
Yeah.
My assumption to that then is he either went back when they finally did like the rebuff and stuff like that and went, I can do something with that. Yeah. Or he went and did what I'm expecting him is that he went, I'm gonna put these here. If I come up with an idea, I'll come back to them.
Yeah. I mean it's just it was just because a lot of the paintings on the wall is foreshadowing for the rest of the game, that one game. Because there's like Donald Duck on the wall with a wizard wand, and
5
like
versus
5 versus 1.
5 versus 1. King Mickey,
yes. Donald,
Goofy, Sora, Kyrie versus Riku.
Nope, only one has a keyblade.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is that it was one of those situations of they might have had Riku with his keyblade.
It was only Sora versus Riku at the end, and well then Donald and Goofy versus Ansem. But the way it was lined up was like the end of this during one of the secret movies. What did we do last time?
I think we did Facing Off Against Riku.
Yeah. Balance.
Vitality.
No, I think we did Vitality.
That is Vitality.
No, I'm saying I think we did Vitality and then we did the Shield.
By the way, what we're saying,
we went like super healthy, super tanky.
Yeah. Just for backup, we accidentally did this already without streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went through about 2 hours of this.
And then I realized that we weren't streaming at one point.
Yeah, we did Vitality and then we did Protection.
Yeah. Protect.
First time we ever met them. Hey, I like the Lionel. Mark's about to kick his ass.
So, is the Lionel supposed to be the opposite of me or him?
Me. The serpent is lizard focus.
Yep.
Is your
That's
opposite.
fair.
The big buff Russian guy. It's totally supposed to match with a big fucking elephant.
And we did Promise, right?
I believe so, because it was about protection. Power of the Guardian, yeah. Got a peeking pro. Always got a peeking.
I don't
in that situation.
I like that they make the Keyblade glow now. I don't think I like it. Because in prior games, it was just you made it at the tip and shut it out, and the Keyblade didn't change it.
My assumption is that it was always meant to, but system requirements left it out.
It's one of the best fights in the Kingdom Hearts series. Is that one right there? Right. Do you want to explain the rules we came up with last time?
Let's see.
What was
it? Was
beat a boss,
die.
Beat a boss, die, or if Donald healed you.
Did we really do?
Did we do challenging?
No, I think we did.
We did definitely challenging.
Yeah, because we wanted to.
Right. Yeah, we were making it hard for us.
And I immediately turned off
everything. Yeah.
Except for the attractions.
Mm-hmm.
I left those off.
I turned off everything except for the attractions. I left those off.
Yeah, all the other options are on. But the one option that's inverted is, do you want attractions? Attractions
no, I know.
on.
It was just really funny the way that you said that. I turned off everything except for the attractions. I left those off.
Yeah. Yeah.
He looks so disinterested.
But no, recently,
Maybe.
one of the people I'm watching do their first reactions to Kingdom Hearts is playing through 3 now, and they just ended at all the Disney stuff. And they had such a visceral reaction to all of the Disney stuff, like, and little things like the reactions between Sora, Donald, and Goofy now. How they're much more animated. I never thought about that playing through the first time, too. Because I've already known the personalities of these things, so I just... It is normal for me. Sora feels like he's dumber in this one than he was in 2. I just...
I'm trying to think. I don't know enough.
Because Sora's never been a dumb character. He's never been like...
I mean, he's not been the smartest character.
No. By no means is he not the... Or is he the smartest. He is like a Goku character. He has the things he cares about. He's very intelligent in those.
There was a TikTok, and it was it was like going through Dragon Ball Z, everything like that. And it was like Dragon Ball, Goku, innocent child. No. But like his mentality was that of like an innocent child. Dragon Ball Z, innocent child but grown up. And I think it was like GT or something like a bit more
responsible adult.
Yeah,
is what GT is.
Yeah, but he's like he kind of.
But
like,
he was still carefree.
Adult. Yeah, but then the last one was just idiot for Super.
Yeah. Goku is awful in Super.
I don't know if I'd classify Sora as stupider in this one.
He is a lot...
I think his mentality changed.
Yeah.
It was no longer, I'm going on an adventure. It kind of turned into more of the hardened...
1 is adventure. 2 is where he is the hardened fighter. He is going around literally killing these people. Also, Sora is a protagonist that is perfectly willing to kill.
My thing is that I don't see the second game as him at that point.
He is... Well,
I see the second game still to him as this isn't real. Like I know that it is like
I would say that from the point of for the Roxas tutorial, it's a very serious character. Which is why when you jump back into Sora, it feels like he's still in that adventure mode. But ever since Chain of Memories, he's not been in that mode. He's very determined to find Riku and the king.
Don't get me wrong.
And it's just...
I know that the game itself, like everything, like the story of the game, he's not. Yeah. But I still never felt like he got out of that.
Acting now to rouse them.
And also, he got denied the thing that
it sounds really horrible. But
it's after all the Disney Worlds that his character really has that very big. It's after he's dealt with all of these people that you really see how much he's matured throughout that one game.
Yeah,
you're right. He does start off very goofy and childlike in the beginning, but.
He catches on. I'm saying that the third one is when his priorities change.
I suspect you.
His during the second one, at the beginning, he was in it just for the adventure. He's back into it. He's back, doing what he was doing before. He's gonna defeat darkness and bring light back to the world. The stereotypical hero's journey.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until closer to the end when he's finally realizing what the fuck is going on that he actually starts to take it seriously. Up until that point, whenever he's facing off against the 13, he's just
I can point out the exact moment when he started taking it seriously. It is when he saw Goofy die in front of him.
Oh yeah.
Right after the Demix fight.
Because at that point, something that actually is connected to him died.
Yeah. To be fair, Sora should not be as happy as he is.
No.
To be honest, it feels like he's so happy in 3 because it feels like a defense mechanism.
And that's entirely possible.
Well, it's probably 100% what it is. Because
Yeah.
I mean, every time that he's by himself or something like that, his demeanor has changed.
Well, and one of the rules to adventure to go with them was you have to smile. That was in the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he has to play this happy, lucky person. But then even in this situation, like right here,
How are we supposed to get there?
it's all like he's supposed to be happy. He's supposed to do all this stuff, and he's just like, but this is, why at this point?
Yeah. It's just where Riku was manipulated in the very first game, Sora was taught very bad coping mechanisms.
Yeah.
Yes.
To where it's like, hey, you have to be happy
Yeah.
when you're doing these things. Which, to be fair, in a world where light and dark is a tangible threat, forcing yourself to be happy is something you need to do.
Yeah.
But I like I just
realized
realized that the anti-form in this game is called a rage form.
Where he's just angry.
Yeah. So if we're going with this theory that he's just trying to cope by being happier, even though he's in a much worse situation and everything's much darker,
It makes more sense.
that if you get low health and that's like Sora breaking in the moment.
Yeah, he's broken down. He is now
when
he has now thrown down his Keyblade and is now going for the
he
throw.
actually keeps it.
I know, but I'm saying like he throws down the Keyblade and just starts hitting.
Yeah.
He just
But
wanting.
Playing in the last like 4 hours of this game are some of the best moments for Sora. It is when he's at his darkest and when he is breaking the rules of nature itself to do the things that he has to do.
Yeah.
I love it. And it's like yeah, fuck you, Nomura. That is such a purposeful little like. Hey, look at this absurdity that we have.
Hey guys.
Could add another 9 to it.
I can piss him off.
What?
Wanna know how you do this? How do you do it?
Alright, we go in here.
See, we're gonna say the game is free, but we're gonna put it in the title sequence. And we're not gonna put it in
I have a personal theory. I think the chapter with Aqua, to where you're traveling through the realm of darkness, in 0.2, or 2.8.
Yeah.
The tech demo for 3.
Yeah.
My theory is that was supposed to be the opening to Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh.
And so you would go through and do all this, and then you wouldn't have had this scene where Sora was in the final world. Final world. And all of that nostalgia bait that the Die of the Heart and everything that there was. Because to be honest, in this game, no, you didn't. It was just to be like, look at how far you've come.
Being fair,
that's exactly what that
was difficult to set.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, you could have had the same thing of Aqua, but she has a 3-act chapter, and going through, you could have selected the 3.
Being fair,
mementos.
You wouldn't want to do a full-on chapter just to dictate what Sora's gonna be.
No, I know, but I'm saying like they could have worked it in a much better way.
Again,
than just
being fair. It like you said, it's very likely that tech demo was meant to be the start, but because of the fact that they had to scrap everything, that they just went, all right, we got.
They scrapped cosmetics. And it's such an upsetting thing because it's actually really fun to dress up Aqua and change your color palette and everything. It's so good. Hey, Grisius, what's up?
Hey!
It's been a hot minute.
One for all.
And all for one.
Hey, bad. One for all.
I love power theft.
That was a little off
What
again.
was it that we were watching?
We'll find him.
Oh,
we need to go.
you know,
You want him?
no, I'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Do you like Butterfinger?
Is the usual direction.
Oh,
Huh?
Well,
They're great.
it never hurts to have
especially when they're fresh.
We're not fans of Butterfingers, but now that we know that you like it, we'll just give you whatever Butterfingers we come across.
The problem with Butterfingers with me is just it's not what I was expecting when I first had one, and so it's always just had this sort of bad taste in my mouth.
No, I get you.
I can eat them.
I don't like an older one, and you can tell if it's older or fresh.
The wafer's stale.
Because the wafer's hard and it's like all mushed together. When it's fresh, it's like really light, really airy, and just kind of falls apart in flakes. I love that. Sora's just a floaty point in this game.
And I am okay with that.
I mean, when you if you learned to fly in 2 games, would you ever want to touch the ground?
You learn to fly in the first one. Roxas learns to fly. You learn to fly in Rechain. You learn to fly in 2. You learn to wall run, jump, and essentially fly in 3Ds.
Dude, all I can say is
I did that better than last time.
I can't wait for playing Metroid.
My first time playing Metroid.
I mean, you get to play
Which one are we gonna play?
Probably Dread, because all the other ones that I want to play are handheld.
I think they brought it over here.
They might have actually brought over some. Being fair, if we
made
could.
an infinite flow motion mod for. Oh, I'm sure they have. I mean, like, just essentially take the flow motion from, or unrestrict the flow motion from this one.
Yeah, that'd be all it really needs to do.
It's a gunbreaker!
Yes, he is. Actually,
Keyblades.
oh, Keyblades.
Keyblade rules. We forgot.
Oh, right,
discuss
Keyblade
those.
rules. The Keyblade rules. We discussed this last time, but there's no proof of it, so here it is new.
Yep.
You must. You are able to hold 3 keys in quick hold. You must have the Kingdom Key and the World's Key. Other than
Why
that,
did you replace the Kingdom Key with the World?
the 3rd key is your choice. That is the rules. You have to have the World's Key. You have to have the Kingdom's Key. The 3rd key can be whatever. And I don't think we had a limit on what key 3rd key could be.
No, it's just your favorite key for the 3rd one. Oh, you're choosing a different one from last time.
Yeah. Because we don't have as much magic, so it's not as... I change between them again.
Yo,
Streamlabs, what the fuck are you doing? I don't care about fucking curse words. Hang on.
No!
Streamlabs.
wait, did it censor heck?
No. What did, I can't even look at the ones that were deleted. Oh, you fucking piece of shit bot. Hang on. I'm sorry.
We're sorry.
Grizius, you know we don't give a fuck about what people say.
Honestly.
There's only like one bannable word.
It's...
What?
Your screen.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Dress Up Darling, that's the one.
Yeah.
I finished it. She hasn't yet.
Oh yeah, he just said fuck. No, I don't give a fuck about that Streamlabs. Hang on.
Wait, there's been so many times when people have said fuck. Why did it decide to pick it this time? Well, you're the
I know.
you're the
I think it's because it's been our moderators that have said fuck in chat.
maybe.
So,
By the way, apparently TikTok allows you to make wallpapers out of the things that you've seen, like out of certain videos.
yeah,
So I got this.
just massive boba.
Of course,
Jesus Christ.
Pixel Boba.
Streamlabs, fuck off! Stop deleting all of Grizzly's messages. How do I turn off
The language filter?
Yes. Hang on.
You have to like go to its filters and then basically.
Well, I gotta
keep
go
it at its
Streamlabs
loosest.
first.
Gotta keep it at its loose.
I have to fix the AP stuff anyway.
That or you have to at least.
Because if... Oh no, we do. We were good. think everything's still good.
Nope. Okay, apparently.
I do need to set up. Oh.
Streamlabs app. I'll get chat box back up. I'm so sorry, Grizius. And now Streamlabs is like, hey, if you're enjoying, why don't you follow the stream? Fuck off, Streamlabs. You're being a dick. Oh my god.
Our friend who one of our other friends who streams has that problem too. They're like, this is an adult place, but I don't know how to disable the filter.
And apparently the fucking app here doesn't tell you.
Navigate to the settings of your account in the left-hand panel by expanding the account section and clicking on settings.
Oh.
Scroll down and configure your profanity filter and custom bad word setting.
Where?
I think we might be going in.
Well, that's the actual Streamlabs that I'm on.
Oh, the website?
Well, I'm saying like Streamlabs.com, so I'm assuming the thing that's not OBS but would be Streamlabs.
OBS is not Streamlabs.
I know.
Streamlabs is the
Twitch thing.
It's the Twitch version of OBS.
No, OBS is on Twitch. Streamlabs is the supplement. Streamlabs is the supplement for streamers, so you can make chat box and windows to put into OBS.
I've been able to stream with Streamlabs.
Well, that's fucking weird.
It literally is a thing. It even asked if I wanted to swap my OBS settings over to it.
I know I dotted my
Log
I's,
in.
crossed my T's, zeroed the
New
hero.
Twitch.
So what gives? Who could possibly be trying to give me a migraine by yodeling that gets his name?
Okay.
Really? Hades?
Okay, where is it now? You said under settings.
Us? Even for you, that's cold.
Don't forget, I can always turn up the heat.
Wait, if Hades is here, then where's her?
What is everyone's
Word
infatuation?
protections.
You know,
Everything else,
never mind.
I just have link protections on,
Because
and that's it
I'll get
now.
my hair soon enough.
Yeah. I think you had the word protection specifically for one word.
Oh,
Or a person.
what is this?
Oh, no.
Sparta? Kind of unexpected.
Basically, there's like certain
Don't
words
have
that
time
can.
to toss around the old.
Oh yeah, that's what was going on. It was just general bad words.
Waiting for me to-
It should be good now.
Correct.
We're sorry. Let's test it.
Poor Hades.
It says it again. Gets blocked again.
Yeah, Grizzy, give us that. Fuck! Yep, there it is.
Yay! Immediately just.
I would have been so pissed. Fucking Streamlabs.
Did you do something?
That's kind of
He's a prick.
Okay.
We discussed this last time.
Yeah.
We literally talked about Kingswood when we
That's
didn't
true.
stream.
Yeah. And we did discuss that Hades weakens himself when he lets his emotion takes over. That's why he goes red.
I gotta turn down the TV a bit.
What you doing?
Blink and cheeps.
Chips? You don't
Blink
want chips.
and cheeps.
You said you wanted to give me the chips.
Swish and fleek.
No, you said you wanted to give me the chips.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not flicking.
I'm
You're
gonna swish and flick.
I guess the 3 volume is what we're gonna have to play on.
Oh no.
Swish and flick. Give
What
me
are
my
you doing
chips.
over?
Give me my chips.
He's messing with the sensitive part of my back.
So,
You're mean.
back to the whole
Thing is,
Using husband knowledge against me.
thing is, I was doing this,
Oh yeah.
so I was actually getting ready to flick you.
Really? Are you kidding? Jeez Louise. Seriously, when it rains,
There we go.
it pours. Okay, who's the new pest?
I just had to make the chat a bit bigger so we can see your words, Grizzy.
Ah, perfect. Now I gotta put up with you two. Funny, I don't remember you doing me. any
Oh,
favors.
Grizzlies, it's been a while since you've been on here, but we're now affiliates.
Yeah.
Yay!
We've been affiliates since we started doing D&D streams, so.
On Sunday.
Right? Yes, we do those.
Great seeing
Yeah.
Which Streamlabs so nicely and casually
Mentioned after blocking you 3 times.
Yeah. Yup. Yup.
Also, we have a studio now.
Yes.
Yeah.
To know is if there is
Why
a
it sounds really echoey in here, I'm sure.
black
Yeah.
box.
He's working on it.
Man, it's not
Soundproofing
It's-
is a
You gotta start
stuff.
somewhere.
I have it partially soundproofed over
Yeah.
there. The main thing I need to do is the corners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I need to buy black and white.
See, what you just need to do is get a
soundproofing.
band
Yeah.
room. What we need to do is just rent out a school. And just specifically the band room. Because that's specifically made with acoustics in it.
Oh, I need to buy a school to live in.
I need to buy a school.
Let's just all pitch
You know
in to
what?
buy a school. We
Let's
can
just-
take
let's just
different
buy a
departments.
bus.
I don't know about that one. too.
Apparently buses are cheap as long as you
Oh
have
yeah,
a
if you,
license.
as long as you go through the
government
school or the government auctions, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
you can like
just-
get a bus for like 6,000.
Yeah.
It really
I've
is a
honestly
full
thought-
cheese box.
Yeah, yeah, and then we can just rip out all the seats
Mhm.
and make it just a house
Mm-hmm.
on wheels.
I thought about it. If
Me
it was for
too.
the fact that we already have one.
A house.
Yeah.
No, see, just tear down your house and park the bus on top of
Don't
your land
tempt
that you
him.
own.
Dude,
Don't
dude,
tempt him.
If we ever did that, we would get one of those like if we had the money to do something like that,
You'd get a modular.
either get a modular or
Yeah.
just like demolish and put a modular up on it, or
Modulars
demolish
are
and
nice,
get
man.
My sister has one, yeah.
or demolish and rebuild. Because there's certain things that I'm just so tired of.
Oh, there's some
Our
modular
basement
that.
flooded again.
Hell no.
Yeah.
In
There's
that
a-
back room.
There's a modular that was shown at last year's fair.
Thanks, Herc.
That
Dude,
Most of the modulars have really cool bathrooms where the showers are built into the walls.
this one had an open plan,
Oh,
like
yeah, a lot
an
of them.
entirely open
We
plan.
were looking at
Like there was
before.
the kitchen, dining room, front room, and entryway were all connected in just this big open space, and there's a stairway down in the entryway for a basement. And
dude,
and
I
just
saw,
that top layer alone was a 3-bedroom
there was
house.
Yeah.
one I saw. There was one I saw. It's actually over by where all the modulars are.
Mhm.
The ones that have it are on display.
Yeah.
That 2-floor one. I wouldn't get it just because it's too big, but I really like the main room of that 2-story. Just that huge open room.
Do we need anything?
I don't know. Do we? Also,
Oh, we're shit out of like potions and stuff, so I'm gonna get some.
the only code that we have on, by the way, Grizzlius,
Wait,
is
did you actually turn off all the other ones?
I did.
Okay.
I did. Is no attractions. So they'll only pop up in necessary story beats. Lame? They're the
There's
worst
only
part
negative
about
status
3.
effects.
Yeah, but you get to shoot people on a track.
That's not fun.
I actually really enjoyed those arcade games.
I did not. Because the combat system itself is enough fun. No, stop having fun.
I'm trying to figure out full motion. I'm so bad at it.
Fun denied.
Oh yeah.
It sounds
Well, that just sounds like you're gonna have to go back and play 2Ds.
Can't feel a lot of it.
Took my time remembering.
I don't like
Herc.
Dark Heart X
I know Dark-
XXX Dark Heart
Heart
XX.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh no!
Do you
Oh no!
remember the
Oh
last
no!
time we were
My
together?
brain! My brain! Why are you not remembering?
You know, remember
The other
the
one.
other twos?
How did you get your strength back?
We mentioned Dark Heart so often.
Bro.
Skaper Bro.
Wasn't there just one that was literally
All I
just
know is that she
Oh.
was in trouble.
Carl?
Suddenly.
Carl, Skaper Bro, and
Skaper
XX
Bro.
Dark Heart.
Dude, Carl's been a running name for me, and I don't know why.
Because you like the book.
Dark of the
Well,
book.
All my
that was
strength
before I read that book.
That's why.
Your dad's kid.
Because I was hoping
Carl.
you had a solution or
I
something.
hate.
How was it that?
Sorry, Sora.
I hate it.
Shit, ingredients.
No, that's the stove. Ingredients go into pans that you put over that. Come on,
Dude,
Donald.
imagine just using these fire heartless as your oven
Once we dealt with these
fires.
guys.
I would.
I cook with the negative emotions of people around me.
All right,
Oh,
Benny.
I hate everything. Turns into a fire thing. Okay, into the oven you go. my oven feeds off the negative emotions of others.
You sons of bitches.
Sounds like a 1950s.
It is frustrating that there's now a stun, but I love that he does it.
The Mario
The burnt
Burnt ass.
burning ass. The flaming ass, there we go. Good job, Donald, you froze one. How cold does ice have to be to freeze fire?
Near Coloran.
No, not that bad. The problem isn't so much the fact of freezing fire, it's the fact that it would probably die due to the lack of oxygen available. But if you were going to flash freeze fire, you basically would have had to cause the water molecules to instantly
Good job, Sora.
freeze.
You soloed it.
That Goofy?
I think it was Donald, but you were just over there beating on Hercules' head.
I thought it was over there.
I'm so
I'm
mad.
not okay with my face.
Yeah.
Boy,
I'm not
that didn't
okay
look so
with
fun.
her
No.
waist. It looks too
That's
thick
her.
for her.
Being fair,
Oh,
that
too
is
thick?
her.
Yeah.
Showed up.
He said it
I'm
was
willing.
too thick.
I'm willing
for
to.
wasted.
I'm willing to let that slide, just due to the fact that it might have been a
Yes,
little
I
too hard
owe
to
you
get
a
the
big
CG
thing.
to actually
Behave.
behave at that
Stay
thing.
someplace
But they
safe.
really-
But they really kind of.
Search the city and make
They,
sure
like, hugged her
everyone manages
face.
to get clear of the fire.
They did it with Hercules too.
Careful.
It's the noses that's throwing it off for
Well,
me.
see, the problem with me is her eyes.
Well, it's because Hercules is such a stylized show.
Oh my god, yes.
Meg looks so.
Break a leg then.
Her cheekbones
Yeah.
are way
Way
too
too
pronounced.
Yeah.
And then Phil looks awful.
I mean, Phil looks like Phil.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
Why'd they give him an orange beard?
An orange beard?
No, it was black. Brown or black.
You gotta keep her
You gotta
safe.
remember, these are also the same people that make Cinderella brown-haired in Cage 1.
Being fair, that might be because of.
Just the stained glass, the actual model was blonde.
I know. I'm just saying they might have did that. They might have done that because they might have built it up before
I hear
fully
a
getting the
voice.
okay from.
From which
Isn't he?
way?
Grizzlies, I think we all want to see swirly nips. Here's one of the stupidest scenes in this
No.
game.
There's a little girl caught in the fire.
There's no fire!
On the rock.
Running's too slow.
She's caught in the fire. Running's too slow. She's up on a rock. Just climb up and get it down.
Anime.
Here's what we'll do instead. Let's throw this giant statue at this little girl who cannot move anywhere.
Hope so.
Like this?
That's good. Now
You
hold
don't
on tight.
understand.
I really feel like Olympus wasn't supposed to be here.
This is a D&D campaign.
Goliath is like, I got this. Now hold on!
Here's the first bull special.
And he way overshot. It went into the clouds.
Well, see.
So they're just in the
here's
phlogiston now.
Here's the thing. Hercules didn't want their help.
But apparently he
But
got
apparently they got the kid.
No prob.
Because Sora's great.
We better check and see.
Sora's like, shit, magic.
No, he just jumped off.
Sora's a
If it
warlock.
isn't Sora and the King.
Yeah! He's a Hexblade Warlock.
Maleficent.
Keyblade users are Hexblade Warlocks.
They could be Eldritch
Are
Knights.
you the reason the
Yes,
horses
they
are
could,
here?
because they also can summon their weapon.
The keys are sentient. They choose their wielders.
Oh.
That is legitimately...
Okay.
Is that scene there because they wanted to remind you that Herc is strong? Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I mean, in the prior two games, you beat him with a stick.
It's true.
when he forgot he was immortal. Or, you know, to throw a barrel at him to make him not immortal. I want to know what's in those fucking barrels.
It's the drink.
The potion.
The
from
potion,
movie.
the Hades potion. Yeah, he drank every last drop, except for the last drop, which made him go back to being immortal. Which
It makes you wonder how much of his power he would have actually had as a baby.
Oh my god, yeah.
Well, I mean, as a baby, he lived in a house.
Well, that was with 1%.
Yeah, that was with the 1%.
That was with 1%.
Oh, right. No,
Yeah.
you're right. But
Yeah.
the thing is that it's not 1% because didn't he regain?
I think he
his
picked
power?
up Zeus, didn't he? As a baby?
He did pick up
Before-
Zeus as a baby beforehand, yeah.
Yeah.
He lost a significant amount of his strength.
But you gotta remember, they had to make him into a demigod because he's technically not an actual god.
Oh, I just said what.
Heracles
Heracles was hated.
he is a god of strength.
No,
Yes.
he's a demigod. He's a half god. He was born of a human mother.
Zeus
Zeus
actually
fucked a girl. Hera was pissed.
But
And
they
so-
followed Hera.
They
That's
followed
why he
Hera,
was
which is why his name is
Heracles.
Heracles. He was hated by the gods because he was a pompous shit.
Yeah.
In actual, yeah.
In actual mythos, Heracles is a pompous shit, which is why he went on the 7 trials in order to become a god.
Yeah. Oh, you're not gonna save?
Oh shit.
Bold move.
Bold move with how lost you get.
Thing is, though, is that she can't die. And it's checkpointed.
One? Okay.
I think I filled every other space except for 1 and 2.
Why do you have all of it? Isn't there like 20?
There's only 10. 9. Sorry.
Shit, we couldn't even get to double digits.
I know. No attractions. None. It's the only one we have on. I'm not a fan of attractions. They're not attractive enough.
You'll lose to intelligence from you'll lose to intelligence from Calthorpe for that joke.
How dare you? That is the whole point as to why I took those feats.
I'm already sorry to you. I'm sorry for that one.
I'm fine.
No,
I'm
saying,
okay.
I'm sorry because I think you probably will make the most balanced character out of the 3 of you. You are gonna be the standard protag
It's okay.
compared to literal gods.
That's what my little buddy's for.
Your little buddies are weaker than you.
He's fine.
Okay, you're already level like 3. See, I don't mind that they exist. It's just they popped up too frequently in the main game. And they essentially just let you win combat even on the hardest difficulty. Because you can't be hurt while you're in them.
I love how careful Goofy is.
He's a dad.
He is a dad.
I need Max in Kingdom Hearts 4.
Right?
Crazy
But
idea.
I thought that they were getting done going away from the
No,
Disney side.
we saw
What if in Kingdom Hearts 4 that's where they decide to show Goofy's mom or Max's mom?
She died though a while ago.
Yeah.
Sora is dead in Kingdom Hearts 4. That is the world of dead.
God, I don't think they do it. Disney.
I don't think they would, but
Disney
it'd be
specifically.
Nomura, hit us up for ideas.
Nomura, we can try to convince Disney. No, we can't. But we.
For this decades-long thing that people have been wanting to know who Max's mom is.
Everybody wants to know.
Just put it in Kingdom Hearts and piss off a lot of people.
Because then Disney can
We
just
haven't
be
even
like.
seen a picture of her, I don't think.
Because then Disney.
Nope.
can
Unless
just,
did they have it in the movie? In the first
No.
movie?
nothing.
Nope. They didn't even mention her in the
Yes,
first
they do.
movie.
They do mention that. They mention that he's a single father. because
Yeah.
of the fact that
Yeah, but it's in what Extremely Goofy movie that
Yeah, I
they
think
actually
they-
talk about it.
I think so. One of the movies.
Being fair, outside of the Goofy movies, you wouldn't know that Goofy was
Anti
involved.
version of King Mickey, King
no,
Oswald the
you would
Lucky
know,
Rabbit.
in House of Mouse.
Dude, have you seen Epic Mickey?
I have not.
That is basically Oswald the Rabbit
Coming back.
fighting Mickey because they forgot him. Because Disney he was angry because Disney left him.
Couldn't save him. He got stolen. Oswald the Rabbit got stolen.
Who just sold that?
I think Warner Bros. Disney used to somebody that Disney worked for before he became Disney.
Okay, so the next world is Twilight Town. There's no Keyblade for Twilight. Well, actually, technically, there's 2 Keyblades for Twilight Town, which I have neither of.
So I have to go find them.
You can't find them. You have to earn them. Oh, she's
How do you?
yeah, she's doing it in.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yeah. The games Keyblade and the cooking Keyblade. Wait, no, we have the honey pot, which is the 3rd one from there. But I guess it's technically
100 Acre Woods.
yeah, but 100 Acre Woods is in Twilight Town.
Well, we'll consider 100 Acre Woods
Yeah.
to be Twilight Town because we don't have the other 2.
Yep. And Disney co-traded a real-life ESPN sportscaster.
Yes, that is true.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Dude, Oswald was the face of Disney before Mickey.
Why not?
Like, but like when they made Epic Mickey, it literally was, they were like, hey, we now have Oswald.
Okay, I did a hop, skip, and a jump.
Yep.
Yeah.
I looked right.
Okay.
Now there's fire,
Yep.
but I already went over that fire.
Of course you did.
Yep.
I've already been up that way.
I love this so much. I love it so much.
She remembered before she went up the
She
stairs.
did. I'm proud of her. She actually took in her environment for once.
And then went the exact way that she wasn't supposed to. And now she's in the spot. Don't worry, you have enough health, just run.
Just go. Just go, Ella.
Hey, look at that. You barely took any damage.
Yeah.
That's what you get for taking both the vitality and the defense.
Yeah.
The guardian.
Actually, I don't. It doesn't even look like you're missing health because the necklace is covering it.
Yes, it's a running joke that I really cannot navigate my life.
I don't know.
Shoot.
By the way, let me tell you how hard it is for my brain to get Donald and Daffy right. If you ever hear me slow down when I'm talking about the duck, it's because
She currently has a mini-map, Grisius.
I'm looking at it. This one looks the same.
to answer your question, minimaps are of no help to me.
They're of absolute no help.
They need to be
Don't
bigger.
get us wrong. We're laughing about this so much now because last time she literally spent like a half hour doing the same exact loop over and over again, and I don't think she clocked that she was doing it.
She would realize she got to a point where she could no longer progress, turned around, and then would turn herself back around and go back to where she was.
Yep. Oh, also, me and Daniel are not allowed to backseat her.
Uh-huh.
I'm not allowed to backseat Daniel.
That is another rule, is that we're not allowed to backseat game
Oh.
each other when it comes to directions.
Yep.
We're allowed to give health when it's like, hey, remember your potions or something like that.
Yeah.
But we cannot give directions.
Yeah.
Finally able to do that better.
There is a point though when when we all agree that if it's taking too long and we're making no progress,
Yeah.
there is a point when we.
And they have to go,
Essentially,
Emma.
if these two actually get stumped, I will tell them. But I already broke the rule a little bit because I was like, she's doing it again, and I just. I shouldn't have said it because I should have waited to see how many times it was going to take her to do it.
Keep training, and one day you'll
Being fair, we were in conversation the last time,
Yeah,
so we were just kind of talking while she was doing it.
yeah. And I just didn't think about it.
Is it that obvious?
Hey, well, I think we all have.
I want that jacket.
But we'll
It is just the most useless jacket of all time, but I want
What,
it.
that Eisenhower cut that he has?
Is that
That's-
the
yeah.
The one that has like
at the
really,
waist and
yeah,
then
it's right at
it
the
goes
waist.
down?
Yep.
In front, yeah.
Shit.
But
You just sighed. That had absolutely no bearing on what you were doing.
Question everything.
and don't worry, whatever they miss just running through, I will go back and grab later.
Good. I will miss every elixir.
I don't know how to find it.
Ingredients. I don't know.
Well, no, they're.
King oyster mushroom.
I-
Why the fuck is there an oyster in this fucking
Well, don't
hillside?
you know Thebes grow land oysters?
Of course. You know, the Rocky Mountain oysters, the Thebe Mountain oysters.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. And you even got to the secret area.
Yes, she totally meant to go to the secret
I know.
area.
I know. See, this game really like feeds my exploratory nature in video games.
I try to explore too. It's just I end up getting lost.
So far, you've been following the path just like a bullet. It's like sitting at a D&D table where a person knows what the DM wants them to do, so that's all they're allowed to do in a game. Why are you saying I'm sorry?
I feel like I should.
Well, I was saying that as like a reference to some players who are like, for example, like the one guy who got kicked out of Critical Role
Oh
in
yeah.
season 1,
Yeah.
Him.
but he didn't pick up on the DM's vein.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is
They're,
that
they're
he
the
picked up
same
on-
type of player.
He picked up on the wrong.
Yeah. He misinterpreted the vein.
Problem is that he picked up the vein and then decided he needed to be the one to do everything.
Yeah. It just oh.
Yeah.
To be honest, I like Campaign 3 so far.
I
need to watch it.
to watch more. I only got to like episode.
I'm same. That's what I'm on. It kind of caught me off guard with his character.
Travis's?
Yeah.
I
He
have
is
not.
a
I
one-shot
know,
character that
I
he
know
brought back.
of it.
I know he's a one-shot character, but it.
I know of it, but I haven't gotten to the point of it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm talking in very vague terms. So
I know of it, so
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
new to me, but
Yeah.
it is.
it caught me off guard when I heard that, and it's just like, huh, that's some serious balls in like the first 5 or 6 episodes. And I love it.
But yeah, no. Apparently, the way that he said it is that he really wanted to
Thing where you hold your hand into
the
the mouth
mouth of the.
of the little shy hoolid. I don't know what that is.
Sitting on the couch, nothing.
Shy. Oh, the sandworm. I don't think so. Is it like a specific animation or just throwing them at the worm? Because I've thrown them at the worm a lot.
But no, neither of us on the couch. Neither of us on the couch have really been able to play or witness this
Okay.
game.
Yeah, no, they don't have 3. I don't think.
No, we do.
We do. We
just
just
didn't
haven't
play
played
it.
it.
We didn't play it because we were going to play it on stream.
Yeah, and then you guys
my
were
life
gone
got
for a lot of the
fucked up,
streams.
and
Yeah,
so we barely got to.
that's why we're running back through it so these guys can actually get the story of 3 instead
Yeah,
of just catching the very beginning and the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say, we will have to mute it for Arendelle twice
No.
because literally frame for frame,
No.
they remade Let It Go
my.
and Do You Want to Build a Snowman? And Do You Want to Build a Snowman has the worst audio balancing mixing I've ever heard.
Ooh. Yeah, because we weren't here for Arendelle last time.
People Momberg,
We were barely here
close
for Olympus.
to one.
For Thebes.
We're gonna have to try and do that next time we see a sandworm.
Okay.
Streamlabs, thank you for popping up with that message again. It happens every 30 minutes after 3 messages.
Yes, it does.
That's how I have it set up.
I mean, that makes sense. It's because you're involving people.
Others know more than.
Right? And it's not like I hate Frozen. It's just it doesn't need to be in Kingdom Hearts. It doesn't.
I mean, it was one of the more favorite ones. And so
No, I would have been fine with the Frozen world. But how it turned out, it felt very rushed and reorganized. Cause I'm kind of with Matt Pat's game theory on Kingdom Hearts 3. For Arendelle specifically, because if the snow catacomb you go through...
You can't do it, you gotta get the picture.
Yep, you gotta get the phone first. If the whole snow catacomb and all that was made by Elsa, and she was supposed to be the quote-unquote villain because she wasn't sure if she was light or dark instead of just having Hans be, no, I know. It would have been such a better world.
Being fair, Disney needed to have a villain because having Elsa be the villain would have taught the wrong thing.
Well, having her be the villain and be brought back to the light, which is, I think, what the original
Redemption
script...
is
The original script of Frozen was what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
You're never too far gone is what the original message was supposed to be.
Also, just because you have something that makes you unique does not mean that you should shelter it.
Yeah. But it's just... If original ideas got to the big screen without as much editing, we'd have so much more interesting and probably a lot more shitty movies. But at the same time, it's just I'm tired of the formula. Tired of it.
The Disney formula.
Oh.
Being fair, there is one thing.
Right?
There is one thing that I will always say about Disney's formula. I at least know that I can go to a Disney movie, and if it follows that formula, I'm going to enjoy it.
You take we need to save
Whether or
these
not
people.
I like it more or less, it will just basically it's like taking the average for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to a Disney movie. If they follow the formula, I know I'll like it. Will I super enjoy it? Maybe. Will it be lackluster? Maybe. But I'll watch it and I won't feel like I need to go home midway through it.
Yeah. See, I am enjoying the idea that the movies that are coming out now is like, hey, here's my toxic family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like that, but at the same time, it's like.
Being fair, it's hitting points that need to get hit now.
Yeah.
Because Disney's now transferring over to late Gen X, early millennials.
Yeah. To where they are the. They're the ones. Look at my fucked up family.
Yeah. It was really weird because like things like Encanto.
I actually really like. Encanto.
No, I do too. I really like it too.
I do not like the older sister.
And
Est?
Huh?
Buff or pretty?
Buff.
Oh.
Because it's like. I guess I'm looking at it with a male's perspective on the situation, which the things that she's like stressing out and stuff about like that. That's something I grew up with normally.
See, the thing is,
it's just normal to me.
Funnily enough, that's actually one of the reasons why I like her. Is because she's able to put into word that the more masculine, the very masculine character, Which, yes, they were still feminine, and therefore they were able to, quote unquote, talk about their feelings to them. But she still had a lot of masculine traits, including the masculine trait of don't talk about your feelings.
Well, it's just...
And it just kind of made it better.
It felt like it was painting it in, like, a silly light when it shouldn't have been. To me, it wasn't taken, like,
I guess
seriously.
I didn't get it.
The reason why I see it that way is because it's like, oh, I talked about this one time. I'm all better now.
Oh.
There's literally a line in it to where it's like, I'm strong, but sometimes I feel weak. And it's just, you don't need that when you're trying to discuss someone who is under a lot of pressure.
The thing is, though, is that you gotta remember that this is also still made for...
I understand, but
and
it's
supposed
one of
to
those
be-
moments that ruins the whole idea of the character.
I didn't get that same react. I like her because of the fact that I liked the character because it portrayed it in a way that people will actually listen to. Because and I know that sounds horrible, but because of the fact that she had to, because of the Disneyfication of it, she had to put it into a lighter light. People were more willing to look at it. It's like the fact that it's like mob mentality. When you see something bad happen, but there's a ton of people, you're more likely to look away.
That is the reason I don't like her. Like, the song, it's fine. Everything about it, it's fine. It's just, it's painted in such a superficial light. Which is why I don't like it.
I feel really awkward because I relate to the main character. Kind of how my family treated me.
The main character's whole plot is fine with me. I'm talking about specifically the Luis.
See, the thing for me is like to me, her doing this in a light-hearted situation, I still see as good
A coping mechanism.
Well, it's not the lightheartedness of it that I'm talking about. I'm saying that it feels like, hey, we're gonna touch on this, but actually not do anything with it.
I think that they rushed it. I think that I won't blame Louisa on it.
I don't blame the character. I blame the handling of the character.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's what I'm really getting at, which is by extension making me not like the character because she is the mishandled concept.
Yeah.
Like the concept of, oh, I have to be perfect and all that. That was handled very delicately and light with the oldest sister. But when it came to the more masculine, as you put it, role,
I mean,
it was just, here's this.
And Disney didn't really want to do
cried about it and left.
Oh, Disney was so unprepared for Louisa to become popular.
They did not make enough.
They did not make nearly enough of her
dolls.
It just
merchandise. There we go.
For me, I don't understand why people see it as popular. Because if people relate to the character, like me, it is handled in such a oversimplified light that it feels insulting.
The thing is that you've said before, you like to overanalyze a lot of stuff.
I do.
And so it might be one of those situations.
It's how my brain works.
No, and nothing's wrong with that. I'm just letting you know, it might be one of those situations where your analyzation of it is a lot more deep and thorough, and it's taking a lot of the points of it, and it's just like wanting to look at them deeper. Whereas a lot of people who are really enjoying Lisa saw it for what it was, saw the greater picture.
They saw the superficial picture they were trying to put on.
Yeah.
Because literally what the character is I can't talk about my problems. I talk about them. It's solved. That is literally her story arc.
The thing is though is that it isn't. Hers is just the final before everything goes to shit.
What?
So her thing is one of those situations of I have to continue putting on the straight face because the world hasn't blown up. And so she's like, I noticed the cracks. I noticed that the house is dying, but I can't talk about it because when I don't have my powers, no one wants me. That's where I'm taking it. And then the fact is that it's still working. The house is still working. It's not until after she destroys the candle that the house just completely loses magic. And that's after she talks to Miss Perfection. And that is after she talks to Miss Perfection.
I'm not talking about the main character.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the main character either. I'm talking about the fact that Louisa kind of got shafted because everything was still working. She had to talk to her other sister, which happened right before the house went to shit.
I mean, it also, the way that they also like had the story go, because everything was still working, she got shafted again. Because in my opinion, none of this is for like, this is wrong. It's just different standpoints.
Yeah.
It's like, for me, Luis, the idea of being under so much pressure, it's maddening. And that's exactly what it was. You can see the stress and everything going on with her. All the physical characteristics were there. Over exaggerated, mind you.
But that's
by a lot.
But that's animation.
But look at the older sister. Hers was portrayed completely.
But the difference
how it's shown.
The difference is that you can more easily see and this is wrong. This is a wrong perspective to have, but it's one that people still have to use. A girl being a girl is very comprehensible. A girl being a guy is very strange, and so you have to exaggerate it so that the people don't just go, well, that obviously just wouldn't happen.
Yeah,
they have to exaggerate it to a point where it's almost comical, because that is when you finally get people to pay attention and to go, yeah, this is comical, but it's because of things like this that this character has been made.
And like, I completely understand what the character of Luis was supposed to be. It was just so mishandled, in my opinion, as a person growing up with that very same mindset.
I'm with you.
It's just, it was so mishandled. And it's like, I don't know if it's the fact that they were trying to cover the masculine side, so they didn't really care as much about it. When it's a story about, honestly, from how it feels to me, a female perspective. The whole movie is a very female perspective on every issue.
Being fair, it is coming from the perspective of the not the youngest.
And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the female perspective. Not at all. I'm just saying, for something that is the more masculine issues, it was not touched on as much as it should have been. And I understand the movie, you need to make sacrifices. But...
Is that the boss?
Yeah. But... essentially, anytime there's a monster with more than one health bar...
Nice job, Wonder Boy.
Unless it's like a basic
We
mob.
checked the whole area.
Or if it's a multi-boss fight.
Great.
Yeah.
We're not swapping between each boss.
Heroes have been busy little bees.
Basically, when it does that
Yeah.
is when we swap for a boss fight.
Yep.
But anyways, regarding the rest of the movie.
The rest of the movie's fine, and like.
But my point being, what I was gonna say about it is that when I first watched Encanto, I was pissed at the grandma.
Oh yeah, no, the grandma's
I was
so wrong.
But apparently, for the people that it was representing, apparently a lot of them were going, "Oh my God, this was." The fact that she actually opened up and admitted something, regardless of how little reprimanding that she had, the fact that that's happened was such a big deal to them.
Oh yeah, no.
It was like, and then when I got that, I was like I was listening to them. I was like, holy shit! Like the fact that
that's the culture for what the movie's presenting.
The whole scenario was like, holy cow! Like and my first thought was like, holy shit, that's so bad. And then my brain just went, but it's better.
Yeah.
Like they were talking about the fact that they enjoyed it because they made it.
It felt accurate, and then it was a believable step for
for progress.
That I'm gonna be honest, rude family culture.
Yeah.
Or oppressive family culture.
So that's all just the arena we could have.
Yeah. Are you going to change your tertiary keeper?
Oh, right, I forgot how to do it. Which one is it?
Currently, it's the Oathkeeper.
Oathkeeper.
Yeah.
Didn't use it at all.
No, she was using the worlds.
You were using left and right on the D-pad, if I remember right.
But no, like, honestly, Luisa is the only grief I have about Encanto. Maybe how quickly Bruno's willing to forgive his sisters for treating him like absolute shit.
Right.
With
At
that
least-
one,
at least
with
he-
that one,
at
my
least
assumption
Papa.
there is that his fight was with himself. His sisters only were following the grandma's.
Yeah, no, and his
And even
very
then,
quick
the
acceptance
grandma
of the grandma
and
was
even,
just...
well, here's the other thing though, is that it wasn't the fact that he distanced himself.
No,
They didn't kick him out.
I know, trust me, I know, but...
They were trying to find him. Yeah. The only reason why they didn't... The only reason why is because he hid himself in the walls. No one could find him. The only person who could was the one with the super hearing, and she was hearing what he was saying and wasn't wanting to...
The way they discuss him in the movie, they did not look for him.
The thing is that they... It's one of those distance makes the mind. Because of the fact that he went away, he wasn't there to defend it.
I will guarantee that. If you can find it in like a previous script, I'll even accept that.
I mean, I'd have to take a look. I've only seen the movie.
Yeah, but from what I have seen, they no. And like, honestly, Bruno is one of the best characters.
Oh
for
yeah.
me.
Oh yeah.
Like
He's
the
definitely.
absolute best. I love him. I hate him.
James, when it's your turn.
I know. I'm going to. The worst Keyblade in the game.
I don't care.
I hate it so much because
That's odd.
I'm gonna talk about my pet peeve with the Kingdom Hearts 3 Keyblades. Why are they all so thick?
Even the car, especially the car keyblade.
That one's fine. That one's actually thinner than this Keyblade. It's frustrating to me going from a game with very good themed Keyblades to
Yeah.
thick ass ones that don't really portray the worlds in a good way. Like this one, yeah, it's Baymax's armor and the nanos, but the nanos were portrayed as the bad thing in that movie.
But
Like,
he made them.
he did make them, but they were portrayed as the bad thing.
Well, they were the tool. I wouldn't say they were the bad.
Yes, but it was. They were the monster of the movie. Used by a bad guy.
I would say they're Frankenstein's monster.
Yes, but that is what I'm getting at here. It's just.
But I still wouldn't classify them to the point of.
It's
them
basically
being-
if Hero made a keyblade, that's what it would look like.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I don't see that. Because the whole thing about Big Hero 6 is Baymax. Which, yeah, he's represented with the
armor piece.
The armor piece. But think about this. If you had like a bubble Keyblade instead, and it was a healing Keyblade, and what it would turn into is like a suit of armor instead.
That actually would be really cool.
You see what I mean? Like, it's a much more thematical to what the story is. Either that or a combination of all of their
Abilities.
gadgets and gizmos to make up the Keyblade.
I could see them using all the superpowers that were given, especially the mascot side. That is like a very important part.
If it was the mascot side.
No actual movie. The only exposure to the movie I had is this game.
See, that's the thing. I think that's one of the reasons why you're taking the Nano as the enemy rather than just the.
Yes, because it's the enemy in the game.
Well, it's also the thing is though is that in the movie he made it for the science fair.
No, I know. I know the basic story of it. It's just if it had more representation than just here's the two big things Hero made. Or Hero, right?
Hero.
Yeah. Here's the two big things. When that's not what the story's about. Yeah, it's about Hero becoming a hero.
It's about honestly it's about loss.
Yeah, exactly.
And coping, yeah.
which is why the whole family is a support structure. That's what all the other people in the movie are, is his support structure. So why not have a Keyblade that's themed after that support?
My assumption is
marketing.
Yeah. Well, yes, marketing. The nano tools is far easier to. Yeah. But I think the reasoning.
Well, I mean, like even on here, you see her little like
her
bubbles on the element bubbles on the keychain.
I think that's his.
And the whole.
No, that's just Baymax's chip. That's the doctor chip.
That's the dude's blades.
Which one?
The blue things.
Vibroblade.
The black guy.
Yeah, but it's so predominantly armor and nanos that those little details are missed a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm. I like the little doctor chip as a keychain.
I do too.
Really sweet.
Because
then Tadashi gets to be a part of the blade.
Yeah, but it's like. Even in the game, you help them improve each one of their skills. So a Keyblade that's made of the skills that they have.
Is there anything for Goro?
On the Keyblade, doesn't look like it.
Look down and get
because
closer.
Her thing is the discs.
The faceplates on each side.
Yeah, there's the happy.
The happy and angry.
The happy angry.
Yeah.
No, happy angry is the robot.
Happy angry is his little.
It's his little robot from the beginning of the game.
Oh.
From the beginning of the movie, he does Bot Wars.
Maybe
and that's the face,
one of the elements is one of her.
No, those are just the elements.
Those are both just elements.
Oh, hang on.
Though the yellow and the
swing it again real quick. Look at the very
Oh,
bottom.
there's her wheel.
The wheel's right at the bottom.
Yep, there's her wheel.
But
but the problem is, where's the mascot? No, Fred's not a hero. Fred's a mascot with a dragon suit.
Who has fire and ice power?
Helps.
Literally, the dragon has fire and ice power.
I know. But that's.
He still
I know.
helped
Like, I'm not saying he's not a hero. I'm just saying like he's the mascot.
And I'm just upset with the balance of the representation here.
Yeah.
I didn't actually know they were actually in this Keyblade, and that is how little I actually look at this Keyblade because it doesn't look good in the first place.
Mm-hmm. I like the nano attacks. I'm just saying I like the second form. What I'm saying. The
second form isn't as bad as the first, but the first, it is my most hated Keyblade of all Keyblades. Now, if like for Kingdom Hearts 3, exclusive to Kingdom Hearts 3 Keyblades, my favorite one is the Pirates one.
Yeah.
It's
the
Keyblade made out of the Black Pearl.
Yeah.
It's much more thematic and good looking Keyblade than the Kingdom Hearts 2
Keyblade for that world.
Yeah. Which is just like an anchor and it's super thick. It's just a pole. And I'm not a fan of just pole Keyblades. I want like a curved design in the blade itself. Either that or a unique design in the blade itself. I just don't like that they're going towards the thick direction for Keyblades ever since Union Cross came out. And all the Keyblades kind of look like No Name. Or the other faction leaders. But no, using the nanos as a transform state would still be fine.
The nanos look like freaking Legos.
That's what they are. They're little bat Legos.
Yeah.
Also, in the game they cheated out and it's just little squares.
Yeah.
That's why it looks like Legos.
Since you've watched Encanto, would you give Big Hero 6 a try?
Only because there's Fall Out Boy in it.
That's fair.
Honestly, like if we want to do a movie night at some point where we watch Big Hero 6, like
because we get it as part of our phone plan, we have Disney Plus.
I have. Let's just.
But my big point is the fact of like it honestly, like in my opinion, it is a really good show about loss and cope.
Yeah, and it's not one of the ones I've been knocking this whole time.
No, I know.
I've been knocking the hyper formulaic shows like Frozen, princess shows.
Yeah.
None of them have been good to me.
I'll be honest. The bringing Disney princesses are beginning to fall short.
Yeah. And I really liked Tangled. That's me.
A lot of people like Tangled,
Being fair,
and that's
Tangled
fine.
is sort of a different story because it goes off the aspect of here's normal girl who learns she's princess.
Yeah, but it's like
The story of Tangled is not the fact that she is a princess.
No,
That's just known because it's a fairy tale.
I mean,
And even then, technically, the end of it has her like losing her eyes, and the man the man losing his eyes.
Yeah.
And
she was pregnant. The thorns that she had that put her. No, that's Sleeping Beauty. Sorry.
Yeah. No,
She was thrown out of the tower because she got pregnant and her clothes weren't fitting.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. The actual story of Tangled is fucked.
No, I know.
Rapunzel,
I know.
Of Rapunzel is fucked.
Isn't Rapunzel also the Rumpelstiltskin tale?
No. Rumpelstiltskin
No, that's
is about a
the
tiny man.
spinning gold.
No, I know that one.
That's the gold thread.
I'm pretty sure they are linked to one of them. I don't remember which one it is.
Rumpelstiltskin might have had a hand, but
I
he's
think
not
she's the
directly
firstborn from the first story. From the Rumpelstiltskin story. I think
Maybe.
Rapunzel is supposed to be the first.
Well, the thing
I
is
know
that
Because her
she's-
hair is long and golden.
The thing that might
the main thing
honestly
is
be-
that she gave birth to twins. Is one of the.
But the thing is that Mother Gothel took Rapunzel out of it because she was jealous and wanted the power of youth. The hair was basically providing Mother Gothel with eternal.
I know. I just,
But
Also, a lot of the... After watching, like, an analysis of Kingdom Hearts 3, a lot of the worlds could be handled better.
I get that.
Like, to be fair, the best ones are, for me personally, because I like how they were laid out, Pirates, Monsters Inc., and Toy Story.
I really want to see the Big Heroes.
Yeah.
I want to know what it is.
I want to watch that movie again. It's been a while
Yeah,
since we watched it.
It is apparently a rehash. Well,
From what I hear, is that it's a lot of the movie.
The post credits rehash of this movie.
Okay. So something that they're doing afterwards. I know that there's a show. I know there's a Big Hero 6 show.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
I need to also find.
it's a weird storyline because you help them get their power ups that they get in the movie, but it's already post the final fight.
The movie.
With the
So it's a flashback without being a flashback.
It's they're powered down without any good reason for them to be powered down.
Is it because of something like despair or some shit?
No, it's just they apparently beat the boss in the old Baymax, or
Right.
Baymax flew off and did his thing there.
Yeah.
Without their initial upgrades to their suits and stuff like that.
Hero helps upgrade them in
Yeah.
the movie.
Oh, but you also. Or like afterwards. Because
I
they
mean,
first
being
lost.
fair, after they defeat Kabuki Mask, they are only they're heroes only in the sense that because you don't actually see anything until the show about what happens after Kabuki.
I
And
need
they
to watch the
specifically-
show.
They specifically don't. Am I going back?
Are you pulling at me? Pulling an Emma? No, you weren't.
We technically are because this is the starting area of the game in Hades. Like, not Hades
By the way,
games.
they definitely toned these guys down for this game in comparison to the 0.2. Because these enemies were the worst fucking things to fight. As
I mean, being fair, balancing is something you hopefully
Yeah.
do as the game progressed.
Also, I love the Dark Aqua fight in the test demo. Or, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
2 point.
Yeah. Aqua's journey through space and making.
Yeah. I like to refer it as why Mickey didn't have a shirt on in Kingdom Hearts 1. That is literally something that the people that I watch like retell all of Kingdom Hearts. At the end of Kingdom Hearts 1,
Oh, hey,
it
look,
was
it's
like,
the sandworm.
get Goofy Bomb.
Hi, I don't know where Goofy is.
He's over there. You gotta wait for the team up command, so just keep attacking until you see it pop out. Not
That's
that
nano
one.
arms. How do you swap them, by the way?
Up and down.
No. L2, L1?
Nope. There it is. Or L2.
It didn't try and eat them.
We tried it.
We tried.
Technically a boss.
Oh, god damn it, you're right. Oh. But no, yeah, Wheel of Fate is my favorite one for the exclusives in this game. But Oblivion is still... Oblivion and Oathkeeper are still my, like, top tier...
Your boyos.
Yeah.
Isn't Ultima both of them?
No. Ultima is...
Oh, I see.
Which looks really good in this game, but I don't want to use it. Because I feel like it's cheating with its, Oh, God. I don't have any of my movement commands. Because I'm still trying to fight Yuzora. Also, I miss the form changes from Hearts 2.
I do miss,
Triforms.
Except for Anti, that one can piss off.
Loved Anti-Form.
Anti is the worst fucking thing.
I don't know why you hate it so much. It's the strongest form until you get Final.
Because it literally is the thing that kills me in fights.
Because you can't heal.
Exactly. I don't know why that's so hard.
The man lives for sustainability.
I know, so do I, but that's why I like the idea of glass cannons as long as you're good enough to dodge things.
The problem is that I'm not. There's a reason why I play tanks.
Or healers. And just win through attrition.
Mm-hmm.
Sora, I'm gonna fly.
I think clerics need more healing in D&D.
Big help.
I agree.
Leave the rest to me.
Because it's just like,
Family.
oh, I'm gonna use Cure Wounds
Dad's king of the gods.
for the 17th time in a row. I'm gonna
There's
use Mass
not-
Cure Wounds.
There is not a lot of variety.
Being fair, my biggest the thing is that it's kind of hard
And that's
to have.
kind of
There is a spell to where you take the health from yourself and put it on someone else.
Oh, sacrifice? Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a cool spell.
But no one would use it because why?
Okay.
Because it's
Being fair,
cool.
Being fair, right now, all healing is a way to get down people.
Also, it's a wizard-only spell.
That is, yeah, it's an arcane thing.
Yeah, which is why it's useless. A wizard would never do that. No.
God, no. They don't have enough health to do it.
No. No, a cleric, that'd be a perfect spell for them.
All I know is that she
The thing is that I
suddenly
Why are you flashing back to the same world?
the thing is, well, that's just anime in a nutshell.
I know, but it's just... Kingdom Hearts wasn't doing that before. It's doing it now, and that's one issue I do have with 3. It's
Because
like...
it took so long and a lot of things came in.
Yeah,
A lot of
it's just-
tropes. Seemingly required tropes.
See, the problem is that it's not even, for me, it's not even the factor of it's a required trope. For me,
I said it
flashbacks need to have reason.
Yeah.
And sure, this probably has reason. It's him trying to get his fucking hero status back. But it just never... I think that's one of the reasons why I still think that 3 just doesn't really have a lot.
Just missed the mark a little.
For the Disney World, it doesn't have a lot. I will say that all day long.
I think the Final Fantasy aspect was needed.
Oh yeah, oh definitely. They didn't have Final Fantasy characters in this when it first came out.
They really need them.
They do.
Need the series characters.
That's what Kingdom Hearts is the combo of Disney and Final Fantasy. Sora is the only representation of Final Fantasy in this. Well, Sora and Co.
Riku and...
Sora and Co.
Yeah.
But they're more Kingdom Hearts. They're not Final Fantasy.
Yeah, you don't see them in Final Fantasy.
No.
I think that's one of the big reasons why Kingdom Hearts doesn't ever seem so serious to me. Is it just kind of falls? It's weird. Like, I know that I was saying that it kind of is one of those, like, it's weird because it's Sora himself has growth.
Yeah. Riku is one of the most developed characters in pretty much any Final Fantasy game.
Honestly, yeah.
Like,
but it's just so underrated by the rest of the world.
How did you get Dark Form? Oh, is that the
Force
thing?
is what it's called.
Oh,
Dark
I see.
Form, and it's just Oblivion.
I realized it's Oblivion now.
this is why it's my favorite.
Now you have Valor.
Well, Final.
It's still Valor.
Or Master.
Technically, it's Deluge.
It's such a cool move set. And then you can just swap off and hold it.
You have the world one now.
I do. I might change it over again to be on Kingdom Key. I'm not a big fan of the shield keyblades.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I'm not a block person. I'm a dodge roll guy.
If I was to put my preferences, it's support, tank, perk.
It's just funny that you hate Dancer. Because that is a support
The problem
DPS.
is that Dancer doesn't have the
He's
dancer.
fine.
The Dancer, in my opinion, does not have enough
Support
support.
or enough DPS.
Yeah, it's somewhere caught in the middle, and it's poor recovery. With Machinist, that is just complete and utter DPS. Everything it does is meant to hurt. It doesn't have any support. Bard is a good mixer because yes, it has the support of the songs. It has the support of being able to remove status elements, but yet it still can do damage. The Dancer's entire concept is, for a minute, here's a little bit of extra damage. For 20 seconds, here's some more extra damage, and I can somewhat heal you.
Or damage negate.
Damage negate happens with all three of them, so I'm not going to do that.
Oh, that's fair. Right, so you have that.
Yeah. But it's just Dancer just is not enough, doesn't have enough DPS to be able to solo content.
I'm able to do it.
But not enough support in order to solo content. You're not wrong point is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can solo it because they made it specific. The game is made specifically so you can solo with any class.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just
So
saying that
fast.
unlike the other ones where the average kill rate, like average kill time is say a minute and a half, the Dancer is like 2 minutes. The only one that's really worse is Thaumaturge, and that's only if you don't know how to properly switch between
Fire and ice. Yeah.
I would definitely say that it is the
Didn't
slowest
use
fight.
the train.
No, you didn't.
I killed it too fast.
In order for the train to proc?
Yep.
Is the train usually required?
Yep. Well, it's normally you don't do enough damage fast enough,
And
so it
shuts
pops
off.
up. And it's just like, hey, you want to do a lot of damage? Here you go! But 2 keyblades.
Okay, what's next?
And Dark Form, I beat a boss.
And you did. And you left me very, very low.
That's not true. You have like a quarter of your health.
There you go.
There you go,
Here you go. Pass it on.
He said that in the last time. wanted to.
I want to too.
Honestly, there's not much mechanical difference in the two. It's just basically cosmetic. The form before their double form. The double form's the exact same.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I'm fine with that.
Just sounds really cool. Best.
I don't think I've ever picked that one up. Shooting Star is the stupidest one in the game.
Is it Peter Pan?
No.
Instead of, keeping Starlight, which is a Keyblade, not Starlight, sorry, Shooting Star? The one you get when you get the
Merlin.
first drive form in Merlin's Keyblade.
Starlight?
No.
You said Starlight.
I know, and then I saw it down there, I'm like, then it's not called Starlight.
There we go.
Honey Spout. Honestly, it's one of the cutest ones. It looks handmade, and I love it.
Honestly. Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's as good as the KH2 Keyblade.
Sure.
But it keeps that same feeling of a Keyblade.
Well, I mean, Winnie the Pooh is all kitty and stuff.
Winnie the Pooh. Oh, hold on. I can't do Winnie the Pooh right now. Maybe it's because
Get your ass back in the book, Pooh.
My throat isn't.
Stacy, use your toilet, man.
Yeah, why?
Oh, because it's just funny.
Oh no, it does that.
Okay.
It's to refresh the water in it.
Okay.
It's the pump that I got. I don't know why it does it.
Pretty sure.
You want to know what it transforms into? No. A fucking bazooka!
Bazooka.
Daniel, go give your wife a swirly.
I can't. Hey, look, we're not gonna be allowed on Olympus.
Why not? The gate open for you.
God, so is it?
He's a god. He's allowed to break the rules of nature. It's tough to be a god. I think I need to change the color of my lights in my computer. They've been purple for the past 4 years. But now that I'm in this nice black and white studio,
It needs to be yellow.
I think I need to buy a white lit keyboard too.
Can't you change the color?
No, that's just a flat right keyboard.
No. I can change the color.
But I think I'm gonna change that to either a white or probably white. It looks really nice when it's all clean inside, but I need to clean it out.
Ah! Sorry!
That wasn't.
I thought I was in his way. Fine.
No, he got bull rushed.
Literally.
Okay, how the fuck are you supposed to build these?
Shot locks, like I told you.
How you go?
Hold down the or that.
You fuck nerds!
Hey murder, death, and destruction. Honestly, I don't think you can
Is
do
it
shot
R1?
locks up. R1, yeah. Hold down R1.
Nope, can't.
Yeah,
Okay.
we haven't been introduced to them yet.
There's the honey pot.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, first double guns. It does have 2 transformations.
No, these are-
There is little bees following.
Yeah, they're homing shots with honey, with their honey shots.
That's fantastic.
Oh, by the way, here you go.
Fuck!
Hey, look, shot lock! This is fucking trade.
I'll show off light form.
The fucking
Oh, I was
trade
gonna
off
do
that
it
every
anyways,
single.
but, yeah.
That's only if it gets to your turn. Apparently, Donald doesn't want you to have one.
That's fair.
What is last charge?
Unleash a devastating blow. Your magic determines damage. Combo finisher.
That might be needed.
Please. Please.
Also, why is it not called Once More now? I know withstand combo is probably more like accurate, but come on, Once More is like the classic ability.
Just fuck you, that's why?
We do have AP boost.
Does Merry Christmas have some?
Ah, I can't actually get the good ones I wanted. Oh, done. Hang on. Do we? We do. And we do! Look at that.
So we've been playing Weekend.
Yep.
No, I looked before and they weren't there.
Quick slash. You know what? Yeah. Slash step. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that.
Nice.
It's cool. You fucking laugh at what I think is cool. Don't laugh. I want to be able to glide. You literally get that at the end of the game. I mean, it's been the running thing for the other games too.
Not that far. Not that close.
Yeah. You don't get glide until you beat Roxas in page 2. Roxas.
Roxas!
Roxas.
Roxas!
Roxas.
Roxas!
Roxas.
Roxas!
God, Hainer, pens, all that.
Apparently that's the
that-
system reboot.
Actually, it's pretty nice. Like realistic kind of smoke. It's upsetting me.
Well, they like clouds.
Clouds and water.
Then why didn't they put them in the game?
They didn't put water.
Roll.
I fired and I missed. Fired and I fired and I missed. I missed both times.
Okay, so there's only 2 chests there. Don't say that, because we'll be here for another 5 minutes looking for it. There's the other one.
See, third.
You don't have the jump ability. Setting. Aim up.
Is that what was throwing me off?
Well, there's no jump.
That would be
for.
really funny if you just dropped to
I
your
know.
death.
I know. Come at me, bruh. Come at me, bro.
Sandworm!
Pick 2.
They try shooting Goofy into this one.
If it pops up.
Light form. See, I'd almost say that these ones are more boring.
You
because
do
I
get-
actually like this kind of thing.
Well, he actually transforms his, Oh. There it is!
Yeah!
Oh, that's cool!
That is really cool. God damn, Goofy.
Yeah, Goofy don't give a fuck.
I leveled up by transforming. Also, his
He's gonna yuck
his
you up.
outfit will change once we complete this world,
Nice.
which will lend more for a transformation.
Goofy's gonna yuck you up.
I love the memes of it. And now it's, I'm waiting for the Donald and Goofy getting fucked by Hades memes. No. Can't remember what she
And
said.
itself.
What?
Nothing.
I didn't hear what you said. Say it.
And it's Silk.
Okay.
Oh. Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Boo!
Oh no, you're gonna die!
Bear, do you really want to deal with despair again?
Stuff you make with a forge, I suppose.
The worst decision of my fucking life.
Yeah.
Teacups.
Yep. Alright. Now let's see, how good did I get that lined up? I am a fucking genius.
You're a fucking madman.
I know. Hang on, they were glowing.
Sora, maybe the trick is to line up those tubs above us.
Were they not glowing?
They were for a short period of time, but they might have moved off just in time, just as you were, there, now it's...
Fuck you. I had it perfect and they didn't give it to me.
Magic lava!
Yeah.
Dude, you are literally forging a hero token. See? Hero token.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yup.
Shield plus. Next shield button.
Goofy's got a subscription to his shield now?
Yeah. It actually looks better red. Yes, me.
But
I know you
That's
didn't.
because you're red.
Red.
But blue is all about that peaceful life, and Goofy just wants that.
He's all about that bass. About that bass.
Oh, treble.
I was expecting
Wow.
a bass. I was expecting trouble.
That was one of the most anticlimactic things I've seen.
So gypped.
Right? It was like nothing.
I was like, bah, 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 bah. I'm ready, and nothing. You know, we're gonna go fight in here.
I will say I like the Kingdom Hearts 3 Olympus World more than the Colosseum.
I love the underworld in Kingdom Hearts 2. I just, the aesthetic fits my personality much better.
No, I'm totally about it.
Yeah, Mr. Demon Lord.
Stop calling me that!
Demon.
There's no more
Horse
enemies!
ass!
There's no more enemies!
What horse ass?
Someone
I
zooms
don't-
in on that horse ass.
It do be like that.
It do be a horse's ass. Dude, you
Dude,
got just tackled, bro. That football team.
you have shot block.
Dude, that's what happened. Is that I got hit by the entire football team with those with those. The poor schmuck that tried to get you as a thing now.
Yeah.
That's just normal.
Death!
That's just normal flare.
Actually, that's Donald, or that's Duck Flare.
Duck flare. Life is like a hurricane.
Hang on. Let's look at the block that. Come on. One of ya. One is. Ew. Ah.
They're like, we know what you're trying to do. We ain't gonna fall for it. Other shield one's supposed to do something different.
I think they have a counter shield. And we're about to learn about the dash thingy.
They're stepping.
Yeah. There. Something
We'll
down
have to
here.
climb up, but what'll we use for footholds?
What will we do for foothold?
Right. I forgot it. And now
Running around at the speed of sound.
It took me 20 minutes to figure that out the first time.
That's what I need to do.
Dive
I
attacks?
need to get Sonic Adventure.
No.
Do Sidious.
No.
One lies ahead, only one way to find out.
Sorry, my brain went to Sonic Heroes.
Sonic Hero.
I have never once played a Sonic game.
What?
Yeah.
It was Sega mostly. Yeah.
Not even like on like a PC port?
No.
Yeah, it went from Sega
Or
to
not
Nintendo,
port,
and you.
just a PC ROM hack. or
I
whatever.
didn't play PC until like I was in high school.
No, I just-
Yeah.
Can I get out of there?
The closest I was Smash Bros. And I still never picked them.
Now, bold boy.
Don't get too comfortable, Hades!
Hey, Herc. Nice for you to show up.
What's up? How long?
Why am I fighting all the Titans?
Huh?
I fought the Rock Titan, and now I'm fighting the Fire, Ice, and Wind Titan.
What was he doing?
Dealing with Meg.
He's already saved her.
He was grieving.
Sora! Donald!
Is that what we call sex now?
Yes. He was being a hero.
It's on!
It's tough to be a guy. I don't know why that's the song that's stuck in my head. Even though my favorite song is Distance.
Oh, Go the Distance from
Yeah.
Hercules.
For a short amount of time until recently, my brain was stuck on trying to find this song.
Gym thing?
Yeah.
Ah.
Now it's Overwhelmed from TikTok. Mostly is where we heard it first. Sometimes I don't remember. Yeah.
Here we go.
By the way, what's really fun is the fact that he beats up the Titans, but it's not until Herc gets the dad out of Molten Rock.
Yeah.
At least I got a nice consolation prize! Because technically, that hasn't happened yet.
Oh yeah? Yeah.
He doesn't save Meg until after he defeats the Titans. Because Hades leaves and goes, at least I got a consolation prize. A lovely beauty that is just dying to see me.
Back off. It's over.
You can't do that. I mean that he's a god? Yes! I don't know.
So long. There.
It's tough to be.
All right, let's look at the. Ah, come on, fuck you.
That's fire.
It is. I'm a booty.
Okay, yeah, you know, just survive
Alright.
fucking,
We don't have cure yet.
I noticed. I forgot how to say.
I just wanna.
I just want to blow up your face.
Right, for this shot lock.
Ooh.
did it too?
It did. He was out of range.
Oh.
Heroic swing, though.
have her.
Just.
I'm gonna boop you.
Oh, hey, it's how you usually beat me in Smash Bros. Boop.
I don't boop you. Use my spells to beat you. I. Gunk.
I'm still a prime believer and lover of the party fights, the 4-player fights.
One-on-ones are still my favorite.
101s make me so.
Just because I'm catching up to your skill level shouldn't mean you should be salty.
Thank you.
We're not doing it.
Please no.
Not until we get Cure. Stop looking up.
Ah, shit.
Just there you go.
Okay, and the next.
Yep.
Gotcha.
What was that? We're not doing what?
We're not doing the Dawn Cure until we get Cure ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah. Back off. Yeah. It's over.
Now, if you go to shot lock on him and hit square, you'll zip right to him once you find the point you can zip to. Normally, it's where you can lock onto them. Oh, look at him. He absorbed his fire friend.
Very angry.
What?
The one that kept us up most of the way?
Take this.
Oh, yeah, him. It's Stoa. Yes, yes. It is, yes. I'm gonna squirt.
Yeah. Just hit him in the face.
Just punch him.
Just hit him. Look how sad he is. You're hitting him right in the face. He's just like, yo, bro, don't do that. That's just rude.
My God. Just hold R1 or R2. Then stop moving your camera when you're doing that. Hit triangle. Hit triangle. You're fully healed. Don't do that.
Oh, yeah, that hurt. Never mind. I thought it was a finisher, and I was wrong.
If you do it 3 times.
I first read it as discharge. I didn't see it as a risk charge.
Yeah. Click it 2 more times.
No, I don't want to do this. Missed.
Well, I fired and I missed.
You're getting pushed back. Alright, now don't use your shot lock.
For the love of God, do not. Even though it tells you to. Just dodge.
Dodge.
There you go.
Now watch out, because there's going to be more things to dodge. Dodge directly.
Look, there's nowhere to really go!
Jumping is not dodging, by the way.
Oh, right. Square.
Yep.
Told you I'm not boss killer.
You had to get training.
You're just too scared of
I'm out
the
of
boss.
practice.
Aggression is the name of the game here.
Oh, so you just are waiting for me to get pissed off.
Right?
That's fair.
And for not moving your camera when you're trying to shot lock.
That's fair.
When you shot lock, it automatically locks onto the target.
Okay.
The only reason you see me looking around is so I can actually get that square on there. But generally, it'll just be there. Now, I don't think he has a square because he's not an enemy, he's just pinned.
He's incorporeal.
Well, at least you'll be able to teleport right away. Or transform. It's diving, and I think this is more than a 20-second dive. Oh, there you go. Oh, no. Taking me so long to get down.
Terminal velocity?
I don't know.
Stop dodging. Yeah, your dodging was slowing you down. Well, it's not supposed to be dangerous enough items to actually warrant to dodge.
Well, maybe they didn't dodge us. Oh, bro. Sad boy game.
No, your fault.
Push off. Sorry, I need to stop.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you're a little.
I hit triangle on accident. I didn't mean to hit triangle. My brain just.
You were just a bit far away because you were on the ground for some reason.
He just hit you in the butt.
Did.
Okay. Now let's see if I lose to it too. Get that clean sweep going.
Right.
Didn't we have trouble with this the last time we did this group hunt?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, you can't lock onto him. Oh.
So does swapping Keyblades keep the form
Yep.
of this, or is it only...
As long as you're transformed into the form, it will keep it. Fuck you. Oh, I transform.
Nicely done.
Haha!
Let's go! Let's go! Alright, which one are you going into? Oh, you bitch.
You did it.
Not yet.
I'm gonna push you back.
Take this. Yeah, there.
Hearts is light. Yay, boss killer.
Score 250 points.
Woo! Woo!
Can I have one?
Welcome. I gave you one. The death glare on him.
I'm just having one, baby.
Martz, hello? Okay, thank you. I kicked all your asses. All 4 of ya.
I kicked all your asses, the game. And you didn't beat the one boss that you really needed to.
Yourself.
So what? There are 4 of us, too.
Actually, I think I can.
Being fair, he brought out the King of Gods. 10,000 years can be such a crick in the neck. Every time I see a person coming out of a cramped space like that, that is always my mind. No.
Which one of those titans is Cronus?
None of those?
You know, Zeus is dead.
No, I know. None of them.
How do you grab a fucking tornado?
He's God. He has a hockey.
Sure. Now you were saying?
I remember Cronus died.
Because Zeus killed him.
Yeah. So
Zeus was the only child that he didn't eat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Therefore, Cronus wouldn't be there.
I can't believe it.
18 years.
18 years!
Ruined it.
Why 18 years?
Because that's how old Herc
Give
is.
it up already. You'll never beat Herc, no
That's
matter
when he
how
got the
many
prophecy
times you try.
versus
Yeah, stay in the
when he was able to enact it.
Already. I did not come
What
this
time is
far to be ridiculed by Zeusy.
10:40.
You still got another hour.
Yeah.
Twilight Town time. Twilight Town time. Twilight Town time.
Go ahead and destroy
I think my favorite combat is still 2.
The exit is that way.
I'm a sassy person!
I'm a sassy boy.
Hold on. I almost forgot.
That's just rude.
That one.
To be honest.
Trying to wreck.
You already won. He was leaving.
By the way, straight lie. That punch would have very much been for me.
Still dunk your little nutmeg in a river of death.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're the first mortals to be in Olympus and leave.
Also, I will say, in the movie, stupid.
Behind?
All the gods fucking come down to the main world all the fucking time. It ain't. Those gates are about as long
Him being
as-
like, "I'll see you later," or "I won't. I choose to be mortal. Thanks."
Yeah, that means
Bye.
fuck all.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just means that Herc can't come up to Olympus.
Yeah. He can still go to a statue of Zeus and say hi to his dad, or a statue
Or
of
hell, they can just come down at any fucking point.
yeah. Well, I think in Disney they can't.
Yes. Do it all the fucking time.
Sora.
I don't even think Hades is ever in Thebes.
Yes, he
Can I
is.
help?
When
He's in Thebes
I think
at
I meant to figure it out for myself.
the Colosseum
I'll find my strength the way you
where
found
Herc
yours.
is training.
Something to fight for. With
Chose
all my
made.
heart.
I don't.
I guess you did have the answer.
Well, you've got heart, Sora. Just keep
it's
asking
been like
for
4 or
it. You'll
5
be
years since I
stronger than
watched
Yeah. I might even end up
Hercules.
stronger than you are.
There's that part. Now, that being said, the gods, yes, definitely have not come down. However,
Which makes me
they don't
question,
dictate that they don't state that they can't. They just
why does Zeus use the statue? And does that mean if they can't physically come down, that the Hades that Perk saw in that scene was just a statue Hades was using.
Be quiet.
I feel like it's less
I must find that book of
and more just
prophecies and make it my own. This was the only clue we had.
because
we cannot afford
Zeus
to
fucked
dismiss it without
around
a thorough investigation.
and mortals got fucked for it.
Yeah. Also, if we're talking about Greek here, apparently he's the dog. He's the son of a brother and sister. So
Sure, easy. This has got to be that Pandora's box.
that's not black though. Also, Pandora's box just completely out of the mythos instead of the movies.
Not the box which I desire. We are finished with this world. Come.
No.
Also, Pandora's box is just buried under, what, 4 feet of fucking dirt?
Yeah. I mean, being fair, Pandora's box in mythos is buried.
It's given to Pandora and she's told never to look into it.
What is with the fucking gods?
Never look into that. Accept yourself. Accept yourself. Also, you guys don't need to fight the hymns. You know that, right?
I know, we can just do the others, but we won't we'll see. We'll see where it goes.
I'm just saying. You get a Riku fight!
Ooh, I'm gonna die.
Riku's level 50.
Ooh, I'm gonna die.
Enemies are also little.
No, I don't think so. Oh, look at Riku and his stupid hair. It's
He
just
does need a haircut.
It's so bad. It's not like the long to where it looks good in like Kingdom Hearts 2. His bangs are just flat across.
I've been here.
They're just.
I should know this place.
His hair is also too poofy.
But that all seems like another life.
Well, gee, think of all you've seen.
I do like his hair in the back though.
Why, you've done years of growing in almost no time at all.
I remember my first time here. I was so scared. But now my doubts and fears
Your
are
first
gone.
time here, you ran towards the door
If
and closed
anything,
it.
I feel exhilarated.
Oh.
And it's not because there's darkness in me. I know too well what that rush is like.
So
this is different. And it's not adrenaline either. I know Aqua needs
it's
us,
only because he's
but I'm
more
ready.
mature than everybody else now.
The problem is, though, is that his
control now.
maturity just left him boring.
Yeah, his cocky attitude is
because
what
you're with me this time.
made us like Riku in the first game.
Mm-mm.
And at this point, he's not
I'm
self-doubting or self-hating anymore.
I now have the self-hope and perseverance to continue. I believe in myself, and I have no doubt in my mind that I can totally take care of this problem. Oh, okay, so you're just the really egotistical anime. Okay.
Or doubt.
To be
Because
fair,
I too have had the darkness in me. I understand that rush.
He has gone through so much.
I'm sure it doesn't stop the fact, though.
Yeah. And plus, I guarantee you the reason why he's so melodramatic in this now
Of a promise I
is
made.
because
Isn't he like 17?
Just someone
Yes,
I once met.
Yeah, being fair, though, plenty of teenagers that go through their rebellious or whatever call it have more energy than
While
this.
we're reminiscing. Mickey,
Oh, he's a
does any
melodramatic.
of this look familiar?
Sort of.
Also-
Honestly, I think it's more the
Changed
fact
since I
of
was
the
here
just
with Aqua.
I
the
don't.
voice actor was not very
It's different
on
from what I
point with this.
remember.
I don't blame the voice actor for that.
I
Completely
just follow
blame
my heart.
directors.
And
then matching the Japanese version of it.
Oh,
Because Kingdom Hearts 3 has this issue with everything feels so static in cutscenes.
But we can't
Like,
give up hope.
This scene, yeah, they're like staying there talking to each other, but they could have been doing it while walking.
Yeah, there was no reason for the pause.
No, and when you're walking, that just naturally adds more energy to the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if they were like talking, like he was like just doing this, walking down. And
Hell,
You
if
could have had the pause
if they
and
did
then
more-
started walking again.
If they did more than just him standing there.
Yeah.
Like, he could have still had the pause, but kept
And
going.
that's why I'm saying, like, it's not the voice actor's fault. He was just following the direction that he was told to follow.
Being fair, though, there is some leeway that a voice actor has.
Yes, but...
It's one of those multiple people can be one.
Yeah. For this one, for how tight Disney was on this game,
I've been here too.
I feel like
Like
a
that,
lot of the
that-
voice
that,
actors.
That portrayal right there just seemed really like he had no clue of what the actual.
I don't think they were told what was going on.
I have no doubt. But he was just like, he literally looked around, and instead of having a sentimental voice, he went, "I was here with Sora."
I don't think we're equipped to dive
And it's just
in
that
deeper than we
just
already
was
are.
not given a lot.
And it's, I know it's not the voice actor because we've seen time and time again in other games where Riku's being an edgy little boy and he has that
Yeah, but that was
upbeat
also
tempo
how
to him.
long ago comparatively? He might have just lost a bit.
No, he has. Last time he voiced Riku was in Dream Drop, and that came out 4 years before this. 6 years.
6 years is a
But
long time.
But Dream Drop was still like based off the memory of, or like and like.
No, it was still him.
close, but it was still closer to what they were wanting with like Riku was still. They hadn't yet gone to being a master of masters, right?
That was his master exam.
Yeah. The dreams were going another thing.
Hey, you have Kira this time.
Cool.
Triangle.
Yep, I see it.
Shit. Immediately lost it.
You have high potions.
I think we can. No, I don't know. It's one of those. Yes, I understand direction and stuff like that, but people can have off.
Yeah, but that's what multiple takes are for. The
Yeah.
fact that they use these takes means it's the directors.
Not necessarily because
Or the
he could have-
editors.
Being fair, the voice actor could have just not had a better take.
Yeah.
He could have had a ton of takes where he just screwed up his words, and it was the only take that he actually had, and by that point he was so fucking done with it. That there's a lot of reasonings, is what I'm saying.
Another reason I disagree with that as a voice actor, he loves Riku. He's
It's not over. Be careful.
I'm not saying that it's not the director's fault. I'm just saying that there's more than it's probably more than just the director.
yeah, but I'm just saying, with how these scenes are paced out and stuff like that,
But like,
and they
Mickey's
have to
doing
match.
fine.
Huh?
Mickey's doing fine.
Mickey's fine, but Mickey's also the main voice actor for Mickey Mouse in Disney side, so they had to get him fine.
Well, yeah, but my point being is that he just seems like a depressive little shit, and it like. Whereas the other ones, his depression and his edginess made his character. His determination is weak.
Who are you?
I mean, it is because I still don't think he believes in himself.
Like I said, though, it's not. I'm not saying that overall throughout the entire thing he's doing a poor job. I'm just saying like there's this area, like this scene in particular, just seems very
And haircut.
Oh yeah.
Just this one just seems very.
Where'd the Heartless go?
Like that one had more energy than the previous conversation.
Yeah, but it was out of place.
Not really. I mean,
For-
he just got taken out by the Heartless. It's pretty safe to assume he wants to know what happened to the.
I know, but
But we're not.
the cadence in his voice did not have worry. It was more excited,
The new gear.
which is why I'm saying like.
But I'm saying
it'd be
that he
like,
had
where'd
more-
the Heartless go?
He had more energy, is what I'm saying. Like it actually felt like he tried to put emotion into it.
Yeah, it's just.
Your Keyblade sucks, bro. Dude, it broke.
The Heartless here are stronger than what we expected.
And the fact that it has the
Probably
seeing
should have
eye.
powered up our Keyblades before we came in here, huh? I think we need to go back to Master Yensid's tower so we can
You gotta get your key your
car
key.
key.
But Aqua's still down here alone.
I don't see why they need to
facing
change his
enemies like
Keyblade.
To show his growth.
To show how.
What if she's feeling scared and alone? That
To be honest, I like Keyblades or Riku's Keyblade. I do. This new one.
I'm okay with it. I really don't.
It grew
my
on
thing,
us.
well, see, my thing isn't the fact that I honestly didn't care, because to me the Keyblades, were never impressive to me.
She's like Sora.
Like the
What?
the
No.
the
Strong like Sora.
Keyblades, because like even in the first game, the keychains changing the Keyblade was only for.
He just had a sudden like character change
Swim his way out.
since he got his ass beat.
Besides, we won't be long.
Right.
But like the first game, the keychains change it only for the watching, like the people
Can't
playing the
use
game.
this Keyblade anymore.
To everybody else, it is just the Kingdom Hearts.
Might as well leave it here.
Well, actually,
Kingdom Key.
it is canon that the
other
keychains will change the look of the Keyblade.
But none of them take that into account with the game. Therefore, everyone sees it as the Kingdom Key.
Because it's a default option.
I understand, but that's still.
Yeah.
And
There's
they
a
don't.
reason
And they
why-
don't explain that in the game.
Yeah, but it's one of those things you don't really need explanation because in all the cutscenes and everything, it's the Keyblade you're using because that's
But they
you.
still reference it as the Kingdom Key.
Because the base is still the Kingdom Key.
I know, but the fact that they reference it mean like whenever they're talking, it's more than just blanket Keyblade.
Yeah.
They
And
reference it
technically,
the most serious.
the second Keyblade that Sora gets in Kingdom Hearts 2 is always that Star Seeker.
Not Jensen's.
Yep. It's always Star Seeker. It's just getting a different keychain on it. Which, now that I think about it, that might be why there's a curved and straight set of Keyblades.
No biggie. I still learned a lot.
But the long and short of it for it is just that the Keyblade's never. So I didn't really care about. I thought it was more funny the fact that it looked like that Riku was just gonna get like a family van or something.
Like
As his
what
key.
exactly?
It would have been really funny if it just came up in like a Mercedes XLR.
See, for me, the base Keyblades that they have canon for characters is supposed to represent the character.
That makes sense.
To where Riku's was the perfect Keyblade for Weighted On,
Make it sound like an
angelic and demonic. And now that he's grown up and matured, he just has this
We're back, Master.
flat car key. It doesn't really fit him.
The problem is that if I was to just take this game at its own face value,
Now,
I totally would put Karki with Riku because I just would not see him as anything great.
you know,
So, what have you three been up to?
Riku is the greatest character in it.
If you played everyone,
Yes.
know that. I'm saying if you just played
Yeah,
and
no,
just
no,
had
no.
that scene to know Riku,
Yeah.
the,
Now,
the Karki would not be.
I think what would have been a better idea is to have Mickey not get an upgraded Keyblade, but to give Riku the Keyblade that Mickey gets in this. That dark, starlight Kingdom Key looking fucker.
Kingdom Key.
Well, Kingdom Key D is just an inverse of the Kingdom Key.
Yeah.
Now, the one that Mickey upgrades to in this game has like this little star pattern on it,
Oh,
and
that's
it's
cool.
like blue and black.
Come on.
I think that would have fit Riku's design much better, and you would have had the three types of
Made it as
Keyblades
far as the beach that's
in that shape of a Kingdom
visited.
Key. It would have been
That's
Kingdom
where
Key,
the trail
Kingdom
ends.
Key D, and then the realm in between is Kingdom Key.
All traces of
So
life
you could
vanish
just
into
name
the
it
great
in
abyss,
between.
beneath the realm of darkness.
But I don't know what Mickey's new Keyblade is called. Now that I think about it.
Sora was dragged into the abyss during his exam, and I went in after him. So I think if we find someone who is really close to Aqua, and they make the dive, they could reach her down there.
You guys did dream divings?
Yeah.
I'm not sure who even left to ask. Ventus is hidden, and Aqua's the only one who knows where. Plus, nobody's seen Terra in ages.
Star Cluster.
Aqua
Star
was the
Cluster.
last.
But no, you see the design of it?
She's gonna be the key to finding all three.
Yes.
Their teacher, Master Ericus,
I
would
don't
have
know
been
what it
another
is.
possibility. Had Xehanort not mercilessly struck
Called
him
Star
down.
Cluster. It was previously known as Kingdom Key W. Apparently, what does W stand? But that was as seen in the Ultimania.
Ultimate.
I'll
Kingdom
say
Key W.
Huh?
Now the question is, does this Keyblade have two different names, or is Kingdom Key
That's gonna
W
be
just a
super
placeholder?
hard since
I
you
see.
don't have the power of waking. Huh?
Oh, it looks like his hat.
Sorry. I have
Looks
no
like
idea
Gil's
what
hat.
just
Yeah,
popped
the
out.
apprentice. The sorcerer's hat.
It was pretty
I'm just saying it
convincing.
would have fit
Yeah.
for
Better
Riku to
not
get
let
a
us
Kingdom
down.
Key like key.
Mm.
Especially since the Kingdom Key was meant for him.
Focus on regaining your
The
lost
combination
power.
of Mickey's other two keychains,
Mickey and
Kingdom
Riku.
Key D and Star Security.
Master Aqua journeyed to many worlds and connected with others who could be the link we need.
Good plan, sir. Riku and I will retrace her steps.
And
see
Braveheart
if we can
is
find any
Riku's new
sort of
key.
clues. But first, we got hit pretty hard in the realm of darkness.
I love that Mickey's.
Okay,
Keyblade
so
was damaged.
apparently what they're saying
Riku's
is
split in
that
half.
the
So
Kingdom
we're
Key
gonna need to get
W
replacements before we can
is
continue.
supposed to actually represent. The W is supposed to represent double.
Rendezvous with Kyrie.
Oh,
Because if you
this
see
is
like
his thing.
if you
Both
see
the
like
keychains
a
together.
W usually means double. For example, in Final Fantasy VII, you have a W item or a W summon, which uses an item or
I'd like you
something.
to deliver these for me.
So it's either like double
Yes,
or
they are the
a
same as the
second.
ones I gave you. Special vestments.
I was just
to
basically
shield
saying
Kyrie
design
free from the dark.
would work thematically, but
We got him.
But no, yeah. Apparently the name is
No fair.
Star Cluster.
What about my outfit, Master?
Sora, don't bother me like that. I can consider it.
Settle down.
Hold
I
on.
have new
now I need a
clothes for you
Riku
too,
to
Sora.
have like
A gift from
a Kingdom Key eye.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I need to think about how that would look.
Those are no ordinary.
But I do like that Riku now has a Mickey Mouse symbol for his
They
keychain.
have very special powers, so it took extra time to prepare them. In addition, there is a gift from Chip and Dale inside.
Cool.
There's a comic.
Okay.
Happy now?
There's a comic that they
Now you are all ready to proceed.
talking about the new vestments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Don't forget about
And they like he's like talking about the fabric and how good and how everything. He goes, "Is it magic?" And he just has that face of like upset.
Oh yeah,
anger.
the one I showed
And he's
you.
just like, "Yes, it's magic." And he begins to shut a drawer, and inside it says it has like a doctorate in tailorship.
Now to mark
And it was
the
like
beginning
Jensen
of a new
made the
trend.
clothing.
Wish for you to
I know
have
it's not,
this,
but
Sora.
Okay.
That is a heart binder. Think of it as a love charm made just for you. You have a gift, Sora, for connecting with others. And this makes that gift stronger.
What?
It's time to go.
you can. Dr. Dive.
May your heart be your guiding key.
Oh fuck!
See?
Oh, look at me with my cool.
I feel
90s
bad
boy
for
band.
Sora. Hang on, I feel bad for Sora because he has never once heard Yensid say or has ever heard that phrase before. And he's had his mind messed with so many times. He's forgotten so many things. That must feel like the biggest gaslight. To be like, what do you mean he said it every time? And he hasn't. He hasn't. Alright, we ready? We ready? We ready? Oh, so fresh!
That red and black
If
plaid.
we're flying, can I please ask you to? I hate the flying.
You done the third?
I did a little bit. We managed to get
Give
over.
me a break, okay? I told you.
I'm not a
Best
these
one in the
things
series.
I don't really care for the open world.
Gosh, is it just me? Or is this turning into a routine?
It's just like a normal flight simulator.
Got it.
You know?
I'll play the.
Found
I'll
what?
play the. Oh yeah.
It's coming from you, Sora.
What's this?
Bachelor of Fashion Design.
I would hate a phone that thick.
Maybe
With such a small screen, too, mind you.
Yeah.
I love how stupid. Actually, no, I gotta take it back. I hate how stupid Sawyer is with technology. I hate how stupid because, yes, I understand he's basically been a sheltered.
He's an islander.
But not only is he an islander, he left before apparently the island grew in capabilities. But it's just like.
Well, you gotta think about it this way. Back in. You can see the pores in his fingers. Back in 2002, home computers weren't really a thing.
2002?
Yeah.
I'd say home computers were starting to be a thing.
Family computers, maybe, but not home computers, like personal ones.
Home computers are personal computers. Oh, yes, they are.
Like family computers.
Family computers are personal computers.
But now everybody in the family has a computer.
Yes, that's a
what he's
personal computer.
No.
Yes, when one person.
PC was literally created to be in the home.
I know, but it back then they were family computers.
They weren't FCs.
They were put.
They were called PCs because
Daniel?
they were personal computers.
That I'm not talking about PC. I'm talking about personal computers, which is a different thing in this context. PC means it's a computer.
It doesn't stop the fact that even then, it still was a possibility that he would.
Yes, but I don't know about you, but my family did not allow us on the computer.
Oh no, my
It
family
was
fine
just my
with it.
parents.
My family was fine with it. I just wasn't allowed to do I couldn't go to a lot of websites. I had some websites that had like games on it.
So I can see a 14-year-old not knowing how to do technology.
No, and I totally get that, especially with everything he's been through.
My family was very much in shit.
I can see where he's coming from. With everything he's been through, he's traversed worlds. He's never seen a phone. This is his very first digital.
No, I understand. Okay, being fair, that's not entirely fucking true. The fucking
Yes,
ship has its own fucking computer and shit.
To be fair, I believe in the first game it was Donald that flew the ship.
No, it was Happiness that would send you to where you needed to go.
No, they just said it. They just said it just runs on happiness. That's it.
He was also in the driver's seat.
Yes.
When he launches it,
He's never shown in the first one.
he's always in the front seat.
Took a close look at your heart.
This is the first game you actually see him in the seats.
Found is that your heart doesn't belong just to you.
But no, I'm pretty sure there's dialogue in the first one where it's like Donald's taking us places.
Yeah. Honestly, I suspected as much. There's another heart inside mine. I think it's Roxas's. Just like Namine's.
No, that's right. At
inside
the end of the game, they become.
At Kingdom Hearts 2, they he like shape up and he just like.
To be honest, we still have a plethora of questions
Also,
on our side.
why are they trusting anyone from Org 13? Before they were even organization members, they were running experiments on kids.
These are the kids.
No, they ran the experiments on the kids.
Oh.
Because Sora's an idiot.
It's not just Sora.
And the Disney
Chip and
people.
Dale.
And the Disney people are too trusting.
Why does Riku never have an issue with it?
You wanna know why? Because he's so fucking bland that he's basically just going with whatever plan Sora has.
This game really is just let's wait for Sora. And like I understand why, but they've shown in prior games that Sora's not the best main character. Like that's been the whole thing.
Following Aqua's heart.
It's just it feels like Nomura was forced down this road.
Yeah, they needed a MacGuffin character.
Plus the guidance that your
But like Sora's always been shown to be the self-sacrificing character, and that's fine. He's always been shown to be the one that is the strength for other people.
Self-sacrifice and strength for others is not strength itself.
No, I know, and like Riku has always been the stronger Keyblade wielder.
Self-sacrifice.
What?
Yeah. Pushing the button, sending everybody away.
Oh, yeah.
It's just...
Final Fantasy just likes their self-sacrificing characters.
Well, I mean, like, in the first game, it's so out of left field, but it's so in his character to just, you know, smile and then boom.
He thinks outside the box. Yeah. His ideology is, oh, I can't do this with a heart? Well, I guess I better not. Oh, Kairi's in me? I better get her out.
Yeah.
No.
It's like... You're just in the loop, buddy.
And how long it'll irritate you.
Yeah.
It looks like a question mark, not a...
I believe Circle makes you do a little boost. Only get 3. Then they recharge.
There you go.
But no, what were we? Right, Sora. In this game, he is very much used as the overpowered main character. Even though for most of the game, it's like, yeah, Sora, he's weak right now. It doesn't really make too much sense, if any at all. But like,
one of the big issues is that he has the MacGuffin issue of you're losing all your powers. Why? Because of this reason. Okay.
Because you almost died.
No,
again.
Don't get me wrong. I don't mind games like that.
Yeah.
Metroid, prime example. But at least with Metroid, it feels like they have a better reason as to why you suddenly lost everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
like, why does Sora now not know how to fucking cure?
Let's go!
I mean,
why does he keep losing cure?
Why does he keep losing magic?
Well, in Dream Drop, his magic was different there. Because he had to learn how to use the Sleeping Realms magic.
Sure. I'll take that one. But
So you could say that from his trauma in Dream Drop,
That's where he lost.
and losing his heart to darkness again for like an actual period of time, unlike with Kingdom Hearts 1 where he just boop boop.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he was
What
restored
about-
with Kairi's.
But now,
Yeah.
what about the Chain of Memory?
It's literally explained that the castle forced him to forget and transferred all his abilities into
Okay.
cards.
Okay, I was curious about that.
Yeah, it's
And why he was weak in the beginning of 2 is because his body
He
was
just woke up.
necrosis over a year. Well, not necrosis, but apathy.
Yeah.
Now, from 2
Atrophy.
to Dream Drop, again, he's just learning that new style of doing it.
Gorge, we forgot to fill Master Yin Sid in on what happened. Should we go back?
Coded, it wasn't Sora.
You mean about Maleficent and Zigbar?
But apparently they only remember to upload Data Sora from level 1.
Why go stressing them out?
Well, they had to find the beginning adventure him to bring him through. Because the later versions of him were corrupted.
Come on, we're talking about
It's
Pete.
just-
That means it's probably no big deal.
They need a reason why you start at level 1 in each game.
Like I said, I understand mechanically and I understand that. It's just it's always kind of bugged me whenever games do that without a supplement, without an actual answer.
Yeah, but at least they don't do that with the other people you play as.
Yeah.
To where, but
then why would?
But then again, here
Riku have all this crap? Because a lot of shit happened to him. He got freaking taken by darkness several times.
he prevailed through it. He didn't get saved from it.
It was a test.
He
So-
literally succumbed to darkness in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yes, and in Chain of Memories, you started at level 0. Or at level 1.
Was I ready?
But in Kingdom Hearts 2, he's been training on his own for a
I
year.
lost Riku and
And he
Kairi.
got really strong. And then in Dream Drop, yes, he started from 0, but he was also under the same principle as Sora. He was learning the Dream World magic.
Having no one
But
to turn
instead of
to
succumbing to darkness there, he
But that just shows how much you mean.
retained. And which is why he's a level 50
Can't be all that bad.
person.
Hurting.
Aqua, on the other hand, she should be the strongest one in the series. Because not only did she beat fully powered Terranort. So Master Xehanort, with all of his abilities and powers in Terra's body.
Yeah.
Wasn't Terra fighting though?
At the end, he did fight back a little bit, which is why he was like, "Stop it," and then made come Guardian. And then she then survived in the realm of darkness for 10 years.
Well, 10 life.
10 real world years, which is we don't know how long.
How time works in there.
Yeah. And then from the point of Kingdom Hearts 1 to Kingdom Hearts 3, that's, I believe, a 3-year gap, so a total of like 13 years in the realm of darkness. And at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1 to this one, she doesn't have her Keyblade. So she's surviving there without any way of fighting back.
Oh, wait, I didn't.
Yeah, that's on me. But she should be the strongest one. And granted, yes, she might have apathied a little bit when she succumbed to darkness. But she was only that way for about the same time that Sora was heartless in the first game.
When Xehanort took her over?
Xehanort never took her over. She was just consumed by darkness.
Oh.
Yellow Eyes and White Cup is a darkness taint. Xemnas or Xehanort just always had white hair. Yeah, if you look at his younger self to his older self, he gets yellow eyes. It's like Sith corruption.
Oh, okay.
Double Point was just so fast and fun.
Oh, I got you. I don't know.
It's fun. I don't think we're gonna be doing that.
It just doesn't make sense.
It does for a chaotic nature, but the game is so fast paced already. Kingdom Hearts 2 it made a lot more sense, and 1 even.
Well, one is so.
Where's
contained.
the last enemy?
I have no idea.
I thought it was behind you.
So did I.
Behind the station. Very much.
There he is. No, that's.
There he is. He was following us. Hey.
Jesus Christ.
Here you go.
What was that voice?
No, I just.
know I heard it.
I didn't hear it.
You sure it wasn't the wind? Or something else?
I'm
This scene
pretty
is just
sure.
so static.
Where'd they come from?
Where'd they go?
Ice cream later.
Henner.
Hold up. See? Voices. New ones?
She has the same running animation as Kairi from the first game.
Olette.
Makes sense.
Demon Tide.
What is that?
Demon Tide, Demon Tide, Demon Tide, Demon Tide, Demon Tide. Also, it helps if you actually watch the eyes change color.
Oh.
When they start to attack, they turn red.
Got this.
Demon Tide. And Demon Towers and... Tide is this one, Towers is what she fought.
We can literally get to a point of normal fucking how it was.
Yeah.
Attacking.
And I don't have.
I know what to do. Awkward.
Come on, can I do it? Yes! Woo!
The health bar's gone.
Good.
We have cure!
Yay! Indian's cure.
I think that's like a level 50 enemy. That's why it didn't make us kill it. There you go! Yay!
Because it's reoccurring.
Look at Hayner with his new drip. And Pence with that dog streak.
Ages. What? It hasn't been that long.
It's been like a few months, at least.
Donald, Goofy, how are ya?
I like Olette's
Howdy
too.
there, Olette.
So does this mean that weird stuff's going down again?
You kidding, Pence? When have we ever seen a tornado of shadowy blobs before? It's not weird.
I don't want
Unprecedented.
plaid loafers to be a real thing.
I guess it is.
You already
Creatures
are.
from the
They
last
are.
time were bright white. These things must be new.
I hate loafers in the first place.
Sleuthin'.
We're already done with the school project, silly. Whatever's going on, you wouldn't be here unless you had a good reason.
Sir, I wear
Which is?
Velcro.
Well,
Those aren't as bad as loafers.
we're looking for
I used to
Roxas.
wear slip.
Roxas?
I don't like tying shoes during
That's funny.
I don't tie my shoes.
Roxas.
Yeah, well, I
You
also
have
grew up.
safe shoes.
I grew up with my family
Maybe
getting
we
on my
can
ass
do it
if I
some
did
way.
if I tried to slip on tie shoes.
Yeah, my family did it, but I just ignored them.
Yeah, my mom.
Specifically my mom.
My mom was very aggressive because of the fact that she didn't want to buy new shoes.
This photograph.
Yeah, we've got the same one.
And Hayner's is more like Crocs.
Oh yeah.
Plaid
The other
Crocs.
Twilight.
Plaid Crocs.
It's like one of those spot the differences puzzles, except really easy. I guess in
A
that.
part of me wishes they would just use the old engine pictures as the picture. It's like, geez, we really grew up. When did we get so smooth? Huh?
Hayner's being watched.
Like a
Hayner's being watched.
guy.
Is next.
Oh. Well, it's only a recusant if
He is.
Xehanort puts
Great.
him on there.
Then let's all go ask around town. If alternate us knew
So
Roxas,
all the X's that
then
everyone's
maybe
wearing is
alternate
not
other folks
that
did
big a
too.
deal.
The ones put on Sora in Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and Recoded,
Bus will cover places in
or not
town.
Recoded, Dream Drop are all recusants.
Oh yeah. I got
That's
this
how
photo
Ansem
you
was
can take
watching him.
pictures.
That's how Zemnis was watching him the whole
Wanna
way
snap a
through.
photo while we're all here?
Sure.
That's a great idea.
The ones on the Wayfinder trio, they're all recusants. Because he knew where they were at all times.
Wait.
Now, if you look at Riku in like Kingdom Hearts 2, he doesn't have one.
Selfie mode.
No.
Why do you need that big of a fucking lens on the phone?
Tough luck. You drew the short straw.
It's...
It's okay.
No, those are small, sir. Those are small lenses. This one was literally this big. It was like a professional camera lens. Look at that tough.
Everybody smile.
Arc would be so hard right now.
Wow. That came out great.
Made a really old callback joke.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I swear they just wanted to make a camera, and they were like, let's make it a phone too.
Supposedly, these things are hidden all
Dude, do you remember those
around
big ass
town. And if
iPads?
you get a picture of them, they'll bring you good luck.
Cool.
I might be getting a drawing tablet.
Guys, is
Walmart's selling a, not Huion, but...
Oh, I see.
Is it Huion?
I've learned that if we're gonna get a tablet, I want to get one that I can have, like, basically a screen.
219 has a screen.
Good luck, because they're not all this easy to find.
I found your tablet on there for like
Better start
$60.
asking around.
That was about what we paid.
Start by
I
checking
think we paid a
out
little
the
less on it.
mansion. We'll catch up.
I
I
get
like
a
my
discount
tablet,
through Walmart. I get a discount through Walmart. Because my dad works there. But no, I think on my next maintenance check, I'm gonna have to pick it up because, for one, I want to get good at drawing, and two, I want to learn digital art. Oh God! Oh, also, let's look at his outfit. I love the half and half.
It changed to white.
He got a new outfit. The old outfit wasn't changing. But if you actually watch this one when he transforms, it changes colors.
Mm-hmm.
Just like dry forms.
Art's like, fuck you, man. Stop that shit.
New bistro.
And bistro.
I hope we can find someone who knows.
I hate how tall your socks are, Olette. I'm an ankle sock boy.
Man, you'd hate me. Bruise all the fucking way.
I fucking hate that.
See, I hate having my socks slip off my feet.
I like
Well,
those shoes.
well, see, that only happens to me when it's below the ankle. I get just above the ankle. Because it wraps around the ankle that way.
When I was doing soccer and shit, people were always asking me why I didn't wear socks and stuff like that. It was literally because when I tried to do soccer with them on, it just slip off. Plus, when you already have fucking knee-high socks to cover your shin guards,
yeah.
When you take those fuckers off, it's hard to keep the damn ankle socks on. I just kind of grew up with Cruz and...
Oh, I grew up with Cruz, don't get me wrong. I will say ankles are weird feeling until you wear it for like more than an hour. Then the weirdness goes away. I do have one sock around here that's a DC sock that's below the ankle. And it like comes up to like right here. I hate it. I hate that sock. I hate those kind of socks.
Movie.
Yeah, it's a movie. It's an old movie. It is.
Mr. Game & Watch?
Yes. Game & Watch style. You're not gonna watch the movie?
Oh no! Watch out!
Jesus, Goofy.
Time.
Oh, he was talking about the sir on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh. It just happened when you started falling.
It literally is a Mr. Game & Watch. Hey, lucky emblem. It's a lucky emblem. It's Mr. Game & Watch. God.
Flashback. Imagine that with a fucking light controller. Just the whole room just goosh.
God. But no, I just like the fact that it was a Mr. Game & Watch-esque Timeless River.
Uh-huh.
I didn't count last time.
Does it have a
Red
red
doesn't-
box instead of a yellow box?
Yeah. No.
Camera.
It feels like the PlayStation's taking a picture of us every time. Wouldn't that be fucking creepy if a game
Have to
actually
mow
did
the
that?
dog.
Now imagine a fatal frame where that.
Don't.
Imagine. No. Imagine this: a fatal frame to where it does take those pictures, but it edits in the pictures of the ghosts.
No.
That,
Fuck you. Fuck you. No.
No, when it takes when you get a achievement. When you get an achievement, it takes a picture of you and has like a ghost in the frame.
No. Now my head is now stuck on the damn crawl space in fucking Fatal Frame 3. Fucking terrifying as shit.
Yeah, but you love Fatal Frame.
I do, but it's fucking terrifying. Dude, Fatal Frame 3 was fucking terrifying to me. Because there was this one ghost, you had to go into a crawl. And it was a crawl that would put you into first person, so you couldn't see behind you. I knew
cultivated scare, yeah.
I knew that bitch was in there and that it scares you. Because I had talked about it with my ex at that time before. So I was absolutely fucking terrified of doing it. It got to that point, I took... The camera has 99 shots, right? Like generally.
Yeah.
If you have it at a full
So are
film.
we doing Fatal Frame for Halloween this year?
We do have a PS2 connector.
We do.
Fatal Frame, I believe is. I know I have a Wii.
Do you have a PS2 copy? Because if you do, that's an expensive ass game. Fatal Frame 2 on PS2, I think runs for $500 without a case.
I may have.
We'll take a look. We'll check out our house and the parents'
Let's put it
house.
this way. I don't know if she... Because that was one of her games.
She left weapons but took a video game.
It was her favorite.
Monkey.
No monkeys.
Return to monkey.
Go back, I want to be monk!
Remy!
Look! On that branch! The Heartless have him surrounded!
Remy is not named after him.
Goofy is one of the most perceptive motherfuckers on the planet.
He's a puppy.
I will say, the rat portions of the game are the most slapped on mechanic.
The cooking, right?
Yep. It's the most slapped on mechanic in the game.
Yeah.
Now, I want them to bring back the challenges, but at the same time, I got so salty.
I was.
You have to hold it down until you hit square.
Okay.
They're not making it easy for us.
Light form. Look at his outfit. It's all nice and white.
The dark one.
It's all nice and black.
This is black on black.
Yeah. Well, gray on black. When she goes to double form, if you look at the left side, that's what his looks like. See what I mean?
Okay, slightly darker.
Yeah.
But still, that's the white iconography.
Yeah. White is still the accent to it.
No, that makes a lot more sense.
God, it feels so good.
Right?
Valor form in general just feels fucking good. I mean,
Well, see, it's not Valor form because he's not doing the stance, so it's not Valor.
Point being, two-handed weapon, two dual-wielding weapons is very satisfying.
That's why I like final form, because not only is it dual wielding, it is floating keyblades spinning.
Yes.
Isn't that the one where you're flying and it auto protects?
Yep. It is the strongest form in Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2. Sorry. Where did that hair come from?
What is...
The answer is yes.
I would have preferred it if they were just like he actually picks up 2 actual shots of hair instead of reaching below the hairline and pulling up 2 new polygons.
Would you cut that?
To be fair, they make it look like he didn't do that.
Maybe he wants you to pick up the fruit for him.
But his actual model hair hasn't changed.
Okay, that's fine.
Which is what I want.
But I can do it by myself.
And the hair that Remy let go is now gone.
I do like the hair.
Right then.
I feel like it was worse before, and then Disney
They
was
cleaned it up.
Disney was upset about.
So what are you gonna do with all this anyway?
Well, not Disney. Pixar was upset about
Huh?
Sully's hair.
Oh, well,
So-
Sully was one that they worked
Yeah.
head over
So
heels for.
they might. I
was
feel
one
like
of
they
the
came
first
back
ones
and worked
they-
on
A lot of
Remy.
the fur.
Yeah.
See you around.
It was like fucking hell.
But no, Sully, they straight up like I think have over 10 million hairs on him.
Yeah, no. Pixar.
In the game, in Pixar,
Oh, yeah.
he had like 50 million.
Yeah. Every strand of hair was independent of each other.
Which I could not imagine how long it took to render even like
God,
3
and
frames of Sully.
They had to get new software for Rapunzel's hair and for Merida's hair.
Merida's hair was because of how fucking curly it was.
Yeah. But I think she has more hair than Sully.
She does.
Well, Sully is a
Sully's
product of
short-
his time.
Yeah.
Sully was a short-haired monster. He just was very fluffy.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, during that time, that's an impressive fucking look.
Right?
How was it? What was it, L2?
Hang on, do we have Honey Pot on?
Shit, no.
Not yet.
Give me a sec.
Everyone has been using light mode.
Because it's really good.
We haven't changed, so I assume we still have Honey Pot.
No, because Honey Pot I had as my favorite, as my preferred on Thieves, so we need to remove heroes.
Ah, that's fair.
I think Honey Pot gives you a blue outfit. You can change now. Never mind. You have to be out of combat. You're out of combat. Now change Olympus.
To Honey Pot. Hero's Origin. Honey Spout.
Honey Spout.
Up.
You passed it. There you go. Look at that cutie.
Use it and smack things with it.
We need double guns. And then the bazooka.
When you hit things in it.
I actually went the right direction. Holy shit!
Building up ahead.
Also, there's actual textures on the curtains now. So they're just white polygons.
Nice.
If you look up at that window, it's got texture.
Got that texture. It literally has it on its
Out.
Or
R2. They're lace curtains.
All of a sudden, usually.
Could you imagine owning lace curtains that are that long with Remy?
Piper, actually. Piper chews lace and tulle.
We do. Those curtains.
You do too?
Those curtains on our windows out in the main room.
No.
That.
They're lace like that?
They're not like that, but she has chewed on. Piper has chewed on things like that. My grandma has that long. When I lived with her, it was in my bedroom, and Piper would.
I hate textured. I hate textured.
What you gonna do? Flick me?
Like this?
I'm not afraid of you. Oh, that wasn't
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that one. A little bit. He's so mean to me. No!
That's damage though.
I know, it's big. Yeah. He's not.
He's just poking you. That's all he's doing.
Just causing more of the movement.
Are you even putting pressure on?
Not really. A lot, but enough.
What do you think, guys? This place is even creepier than I remember.
Well, they do say that this mansion is haunted.
Wait, we're going into Haunted Mansion?
I wish you could. I want to go back to the beach and shit like that. I want to explore Twilight Town, like in 2.
Thanks for the heart attack.
I want to do the clock tower in 3.
Did I scare
I
you?
want the clock tower to be like a playable area.
Our bad.
So how did
I
it
was
go?
making reference.
Did you get any leads? Nope, afraid not.
One
The
that
asking
had
around
the
thing was a
movie.
total bust.
I love that movie.
Never seen
This
it.
old mansion is
Silly.
our last hope.
I was a fan of Eddie Murphy as a kid. Not all of his movies, but like specifically like
Twilight Town awaits.
that style of movie.
Yeah.
Like
Haunted Mansion, Dr. Dolittle, and the like.
No, I hated Dr. Dolittle.
Oh yeah?
Dave. Or Meet Dave, whatever it is. It's and Daddy Daycare.
Oh, I love Daddy Daycare. It was one
Now
of my
Daddy
favorites.
Day Camp was fucking awful.
Wasn't that
was
Cuba
never
Gooding
there,
Jr. replacing Eddie Murphy in that one though?
No, Eddie Murphy reprised his role, but his co-star, the bigger guy, did not, and neither did
The nerdy
this-
guy?
Yeah. And that the chemistry between those three, what made the movie
Yeah.
in Daddy Daycare.
Okay, I'm in.
Space.
Let's get that transporter working.
Read a book by Dr. Spock. Wasn't that good?
Oh man, the transporter's been protected. Protected from what? I guess from us? We can't use it to get to
Pence,
the
why is your hair like
Why
that?
not? It worked before.
What kind of hairstyle is that supposed to represent in real life? Because you know anime hairstyle like represents stuff in real life, right? For the most part.
A hairband is giving it.
None that I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Great.
who the fuck would wear mushroom hair?
You are making way too much of an assumption.
Sora. You wouldn't happen to be in front of a computer.
Then again, people wore Ienzo's hair in real life too, so I mean I can't. I wore Ienzo's hair in real life.
You know, to decrypt the code that was left in it. And I noticed that someone had logged in from another terminal.
To be fair, it
I
wasn't
figured it
that
might be you.
like shocked down. It was just the Bieber cut, but.
What? You too?
I know I haven't got a clue.
Then, who was it?
That's
that
not the
logged
mushroom
in?
cut.
Oh, hi there. This is Pence. I'm the one who logged into the computer.
Good. As long as it's a user that we know we can trust.
Yup. But I'm kind of stuck here. One of the programs is protected, so I can't run it.
Which program?
The transporter to the other Twilight Town.
It's the only way to find Roxas. You gotta help us.
Another Twilight Town? And a transporter? Okay. A virtual town inside the computer made of data.
A datascape, fellas. We've seen one. That's what we used once to investigate Jiminy's journal.
You weren't in that game at all, Goofy. I'm pretty sure.
Let's get a network set up. My
Yeah, but
address
he was
here
told
is...
by Chip and Dale. Because they're gossiping.
They are. Y'all were bad once. You're good now. I hate it.
You hate it because I'm right.
It's awful. It's a bad hairstyle.
Were you able to fix it?
You mostly see it with cut. Oh, here you go. Here's one with straight.
Network together.
That's not as bad.
The terminal there and change
I don't know why. But the,
And Roxas?
Yes.
look,
And here's Floofy.
World to be completely real.
again, not as bad.
Yeah, so that'd be close to what his mushroom
Roxas
is.
is full data in the construction.
But that's not the mushroom hair.
On your machine, there's a lot
The hair that is if I put up my hair right now and the hair would just go out.
Okay, so yeah, so it would be more like these curly guys.
Yes.
While we're at it.
Okay, great.
The other ones, the hairstyle is designed
I mean,
you can tell that they have shaved sides, so the hair is always like that. The headband's not changing anything. What's going on in like Pence's case? He has hair everywhere. So his hair is being pushed down here, but because his hair is up here, it's being like shrunk upwards.
It's about one of the organization's former members. You knew him as Vexen.
If it was a small one, yeah, sure.
He was Ansem's apprentice, Evan. He was
Why? Vexen.
Hadn't regained consciousness yet. Then, sometime after Lee left, Evan vanished.
Alias and Dylan, the two you knew as Lexius and Zaldin, they went out looking for him, but he's just gone. And I'm starting to worry.
Thank you, exposition.
You think he's on
Gonna
their
take us
side?
into midnight.
He's a real possibility. He's a devious researcher.
It's tough to be a.
All right.
That's closer, yes, but it's just awful. Look, I might not have much from growing up the way I did,
We're gonna need some cash.
but I was raised by a hairstylist.
Don't forget the pretzels.
And my sister is a hairstylist. I appreciate hair
I get it.
significantly more than I should.
Thinking ahead.
Later, Sora.
It's on the mushroom hair.
See ya, Hainer.
It's so much.
Oh yeah.
I hate 80s hair.
That's fair.
I hate poof hair.
My mom has a mullet in her senior picture.
Mullets are fine with me. As long as they're not, the whole, like, shaved sides, the
No, it
puffed
was,
up,
it
rounded
just
back
is
hair.
goofy
And
in
then
the front, and then it has that swoop in the back. It doesn't. It's not.
that also goes down that same road. Now, like, the mullets to where it's like,
She has a wallet.
kind of like how I have every now and then, the mullet that I normally get. To where, like, I keep the front shorter and the side short, but the back, like, all this is still long.
Right.
So, what's next?
Want to go back to town?
These are the 1950s.
Oh, I hate buns. Oh, God. I hate the Leia buns. I hate them.
Okay.
They're ugly. Also, why didn't we go from one cutscene to another? They just wanted you to walk.
Was it fun?
Handsome.
Oh, let's listen.
Semnis.
Roxas should
Oh.
not have existed in the first place. What you seek
I will break his balls. Break your fucking balls.
Roxas does exist. His heart's inside my heart.
All I'm saying is that Pence's is probably a practicality, and therefore I'm willing to give it a break.
I'm not. Just because it's anime, that's the only reason it works.
Well,
Hey, when I had longer hair, I probably would have done the same thing if I had a hairband.
I'm just gonna put him back there.
And he was
I
full
refuse to wear headbands because my hair is poofy.
A heart
Like,
can live
naturally, it's
anywhere,
just always on
even
end.
inside Data. There are hearts all around us.
So, our garage door opener,
Part of the same person.
the button to push the button broke.
Exists separately, just
So I bought another one. So I've actually had an escapade with Amazon.
I don't see any reason why you
Dude, get fucked.
Yeah.
Goofy just totally.
Captain Goofy.
Goofy just straight up
I'm
dissed.
gonna hook you up.
by all means.
Well, like, what they're trying to do here is like, hey, you're gonna fuck up if you bring Roxas back. I mean, what are you gonna do? Put him in a replica?
Never answer to you again.
When that's literally what they're doing. There are two hearts in in two replica bodies.
Gives his heart to darkness.
It's like, what? He won't have a body? What are you gonna do?
To bring Roxas back.
Make one.
To give your heart up as well.
That's what you fuckers are.
Well, they
Sora, have you finally decided to
Vexen is the one that
the darkness?
What?
creepy boy.
Go on then. The shadows are
The one
never.
with the hair over his eye that they're talking to?
No, that's Ienzo.
Oh, okay.
Evan, Vexen, Ice Shield, Rapist.
Oh, okay.
When it was on screen.
Oh, that harmonization. They harmonize speaking. How do you do that?
Beautifully.
It's not darkness. Not if it helps him.
Honey pot, honey pot, honey pot, honey pot, honey pot. Get pot.
Apparently.
Oh, you heard the noise. Yes. Honey blasters.
Here we go.
Well, that just separates.
Nope.
Little bees. Little bees.
We're in honey.
Oh, you become yellow with honey pot. Okay.
Cool. Maybe makes sense.
And second transformation.
Honey launcher!
Bazooka!
Bazooka!
No.
And yet he just swings it.
You're healed already.
Oh.
I love how the last bit is the only part where you actually shoot.
Fuck.
Fuck those trees.
Oh, it slows them too!
That makes sense.
Look at all the ones covered in honey. They were just like. Whoa.
Alright. Your friends are down.
Life form.
I did your honey stuff. Now I need to go and get fast.
I did your honey stuff.
To be fair, I actually wouldn't have upgraded to the honey launcher.
Just left it on the blasters?
Yeah, the blasters is so much better.
They really are.
But then there's Oblivion Oathkeeper, where it's just death!
I'm just like, okay, I did your honey things, I'm gonna go to Oathkeeper now. Is that good? That's good. Good for you, good for me.
Oh, you make me jealous.
Herc said...
I love when the tape kind of ends up on his upper lip.
Yeah.
Oh, where it's like a little mustache?
You're never gonna get that tape off, are you?
I'm gonna find Google.
Are you with me? Donald? Goofy?
Or Goo Away, or Slime Away. Whatever it is. I know Gugon's the name brand, but there's apparently the off-brand works better.
Better tell the others to watch out.
Yeah, maybe double check what's safe for TV screen for
It's
flat
glass.
screens. Oh, it is glass?
Or plastic of some kind. Yeah, light form.
Okay, and he's got those on light form and the other ones on dual form.
It's the teeth on the keyblade.
Teeth on the blade. Come on. No! I will never!
Jesus Christ, you're giving me fucking the spinnies.
Yes.
It's just cheating having these overpowered keyblades at the beginning of the game, even if they're not leveled up.
Who cares? If we want a challenge, we'll reduce ourselves to using.
I'm just having fun.
That's fine.
That's the point.
For now.
Oh, come the fuck on. The way to have fun is to fight for it. I'm having fun running around with a shit ton of keyblades. Leave me alone and let me have my hack and slash. It makes me feel good inside.
No. Fighting for it is not really that fun. Getting better at things is fun.
Well, I start as shit anyways, so I have to fight.
You don't have fun seeing the difference between when you first started a game and when you're done playing it.
There are certain games that I've played where I felt more annoyed at the end.
Well, those are just bad games and you shouldn't have played them.
I thought they'd be fun.
Why continue playing it if you get annoyed at it? I stopped playing games that annoy me.
The problem isn't the fact that it was like. It wasn't the fact that it like. It's one of those concepts of it's not because the mechanics were bad, but I continued playing because the story was good, but the rest of the game just made me sad. But I really wanted to complete the story.
What game, dear?
It was gosh, I don't want to.
Here we go.
I mean, Cyberpunk's like kind of prime. That's true.
Well, we all knew Cyberpunk was gonna be trash.
I still had fun with it. It's just when you got to the end of the end part, it literally was just.
Wasn't the game only like what, 10 hours long?
No.
With that?
No. I completed that shit. It took me about 80.
He did 100%.
100%ing it took me about 80. I'd probably say it was probably about per game.
I saw people finishing it within fucking 8 hours, dude. They weren't even like speedrunners.
See, those people, in my opinion, are not fun.
Just doing the main story?
Mm-hmm.
I did in Skyrim.
Just doing the main story is so boring.
I hate side quests.
I think side quests make the world better.
If you need side quests to make your main story interesting or to distract people from your main story,
I didn't think it.
then it's not a good main story.
I don't think it was distracting or anything like that. I just wanted to do some side quests.
Like side quests.
Yeah.
Well, see, like, Kingdom Hearts is a perfect example for me. I did all the side stuff after I beat the game.
See, in my opinion, at that point, you've already over-leveled yourself.
Oh, no. Oh, no. If you do everything as you go through the game, you are way over-leveled for the final fight.
Sure. I understand.
I don't like being over-leveled.
No, I understand that, but that's the choice to do side quests or main quests.
Yeah.
I just think that if you're going to just play the main quest, just stick to Mario.
I don't know.
My point being is that Mario doesn't have side quests.
Well, like in Assassin's Creed, the only time I did a side quest was the armor. The armor sets is the only time I did the side quests. And then I did them after the game.
Oh, I am a person that likes to play all the side quests. I like to completion. I like to complete stuff. Like why I always go to all the towers in Assassin's Creed, regardless of how far along I am. Those are the first things I do, regardless.
Well, that's not a quest. That's just something for sake of ease, so you don't have to fucking open up the
still
map later.
classify it as a side quest. You don't have.
There you are.
I can tell that they're getting way more generous, letting people find the Lucky Emblems. There's 2 of them here.
Okay.
Danny, where do you think a Lucky Emblem would be?
I looked on the fucking wall!
I mean, my first thought would be at the wall, but slow motion, I would think.
Up there.
There's a reason you can run up.
Ah, there you are.
Let's see.
Too close.
Yes.
Also, them God Rays. Them God Rays. I love them. Huh?
Good, right.
But no, I just...
To me, a side quest isn't a distraction in world building. It's the reason
And
why
that's
you
fine if you care about the world, which for Skyrim, I did not.
No, that's fine. I'm not. But I'm sure that if you found a game that you enjoyed, you would do side quests instead of only the main quest. Like, you like Bloodborne, so you went after all the side enemies. instead of just going
Because
direct.
I didn't know which ones were the main ones.
Yeah, but I mean,
What about Elden Ring?
But in that situation, that alone is a
Elden Ring, I tried to go down the main quest. I was under leveled for it, so I had to go and do other things first.
That,
Which is a beautiful thing about Elden Ring.
That is
if you're under leveled, you can just leave and go somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. But that's why I like side quests. Is that it's one of those situations. It gives you something to do rather than sit and grind up to the next main quest area.
Well, bless my bagpipes. It was you laddies who rescued my chef.
Huh? Wait, didn't he sell ice cream in Hollow Bastion?
But also, you can tell my dislike for side quests with how simple the side quests are in Plain Direct.
Cool.
For side quests?
Yeah.
How are you,
I
Uncle
only saw them as
Scrooge?
like tasks.
Hello, Sora.
That's a side quest.
That's not a side quest.
Yes, it is.
There's a
You were on
huge
another
difference.
grand adventure
No.
with these two. I hope Donald isn't making a
Where are the side quests in Skyrim?
Huh?
The only one of the side quests I actually like in Skyrim is the one where you get drunk and you have to track down what you did the night before.
That's a side quest. That's a side quest.
That's a fetch quest.
The Civil War is
which
a
I have
side
done.
quest.
And I gave you guys the side quest for the Civil War in my game.
I know. I'm just saying, Civil War is a side quest.
You guys didn't.
What is it?
The companion quest line, the mages or the Mage Tower quest line, the Thieves Guild quest line, the Dark Brotherhood quest line, the
settle down. The chef wants you
In
to know
Plain
it's
Direct,
not
you
a
have
cake,
started
but
one
a
quest
tart
from
of
each one of those.
Okay.
Well, not those exactly, but you guys. The only quest line you guys have continued is the mail.
Oh,
Being fair,
it's you.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I allowed it to continue, but I didn't.
But no, they are side quests. They are.
The mail one I'll give you.
A fetch quest is a side quest.
Yes.
Task to complete is a side quest.
I will accept that. However, only doing a point A to point B, in my opinion, is not exciting.
That is all quests.
No,
All
because
of them.
C to D and D to E and stuff like that is what I'm saying. I like to think of a quest as being more than just going and doing just
You like
one thing.
side quests being quest chains.
Yes.
The mark of a truly great chef.
Because that builds the world more than go fetch some cabbages.
You can start right here in town.
We'll do anything to try more of Little Chef's food.
I have not.
That tart sure did look
Not once. Not even once.
I didn't say that.
But now I have to.
Funny thing is, you could have. We were at a diner.
I need you to go collect all 99 of my cabbages, and it's this thing you have to do throughout the campaign.
See, here's the problem: is that
I collected
Nico
all 99.
would have hated this. Aldwin fucking loves it.
But don't worry. Don't
I
worry.
am greatly enjoying. Like, I am glad I chose the goddess I did and ended up. This is going to be this is her heaven. Like, I love Idris. It's me.
By the way.
Yeah. Go find a place to save. Question, you can't.
Ooh.
You gotta collect the ingredients first. Ugh. Oh, I hate it when games do that.
But I have a shit ton of ingredients already.
But not the right ingredients.
You need to gather 9 ingredients.
Oh, okay.
You didn't get the right ingredients.
So I gotta go back and
Oh, there was some ingredients somewhere.
Kill everything.
Little Chef needs more ingredients. We better keep an eye at it.
What am I passing by? There, I got an onion.
She grabbed 2 onions. Why the fuck did it not give her more than 1 ingredient?
Because she needs different types.
That's stupid.
Yep.
I got celery.
There's more.
Beat up the bushes.
I have been!
There's more, not those bushes, there's other bushes.
That's not why you got the celery.
Oh, did you beat up people?
No. Look at where you were hitting.
Oh, fruit bags. Basket. Being fair, that shit was hidden to me. Like, I couldn't see the shit out of that. Oh, I was hoping you get an ingredient from...
Oh, there it is.
I was hoping you could get an ingredient from a...
Lemon.
Trash can?
Yeah.
Isn't Stardew, dear?
Hey, I'm sorry. Sometimes I think that you can just get an entire baked eel in the trash.
Look, you got veal from a Chinese place?
We can't leave. Little Chef still needs our help.
Shut up.
The Sora's talking shit to you.
Sassy.
We can't leave. We need to do this side quest here.
Being fair, this is the main quest. So...
it's the main quest showing an opportunity in a side quest. Which
the
is...
problem is, though, is that when they make the side quests non-optional, that's when they become an issue.
A lot of the times in video games, for side things you can do, they will introduce it in your main thing.
Yeah, but they at least normally are not, like, forced upon like this. Like, I've had times where I've been able to do it, but then I have to, like, it would be something so simple that it's like, here, grab these things from this bag, from this carriage, literally right next to the door.
I just got caviar.
What?
From the thing.
What?
Nothing.
Did you miss them? Being fair, are all ingredients in this game in those like baskets?
Baskets and takeout.
I'm asking
For this area, yeah.
Yeah, for this area. I'm talking about all areas. Because at that
sometimes,
point,
yeah.
all they're training you to do is look for things that aren't even going to be in the other areas.
Hercules also trained you to pick them.
I have been on those.
She has actually.
I know. But this is teaching you destroy everything. Ooh, you got 8 out of 9. And I'm pretty sure there's only 9 spots to get it.
Oh no.
So now we have to run around and hopefully find it.
Who's the best idea?
We can't leave. Little Chef still needs our
It,
help.
I can't tell where the things are. I'm sorry, Sora. I can't tell where the freaking town ends. So don't give me that sass.
There is only 9. She has gone past all 9.
Don't worry, Emma.
She directly looked at one and walked around and hit another one that looked exactly like it and did not hit the one that was sitting there.
The problem is you're saying all this, it means nothing if we don't know what we looked at.
It was a to-go container.
I have not seen any to-go containers.
Where was I getting upset?
Back at the... Oh, okay. Where's the thief?
Pizza!
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I didn't see it either.
She looked directly at it when she first hit the
Didn't
fruit basket
register it,
over
I
there.
apologize.
I know you didn't, and that is what upsets me.
Hey!
I'm upset that people aren't as perceptive as me.
The best I can, okay?
No one is as perceptive as I am.
Hey, boss. Done with the
It's
posters.
very frustrating.
Hey!
I've learned to deal with it, but when someone is as baffling as you two...
Have you met Remy?
He gave us a short
Like,
job
literally,
for
you
the
have to
special
re-throw
sisters.
something in order for her to look
Mr.
for it
McDuck's
again.
hosting
Otherwise, she
an
thinks
open-air
you
film
still have
festival
it.
in the
That's all
courtyard.
that is.
Cool, huh? Oh,
Remy's just ridiculous. Like, most dogs you can, like, point in the direction it was.
Okay.
Tucker would not.
QR code.
There,
What if the QR
just
code works?
downloaded a promo game for the film. You can try it
But it's
later.
not an actual QR code. It's a mythified QR code.
Of course, laddie. Provide a bit of entertainment.
Now, I think if you have, like, a Disney app, it'll work.
Like the bistro here. They'll all be
So,
happy and
now I really want it to be where if you were to click that, it
their
just takes
money.
these Weather.
Sea salt ice cream.
Sure is Ken. I always wondered how he gets customers coming into his
You could just freeze the thingy, but the recipe I have makes
Yeah,
a lot
I'm no
of
business guy, but
the
I
ice
sure
cream
wouldn't
maker.
want to be
The
one
two-
of
the
Uncle
two-pint
Scrooge's
ice cream.
competitors.
Seriously.
I just need to find a way to lessen the
I
recipe.
need to warn you guys.
Also, just to touch on it.
Those creepy crawly things.
I don't intentionally get upset when people are not perceptive.
Sure.
But
don't we have you guys
Devin
take
being
care
my
of it for
best
us?
friend,
Your patience is already very low.
my patience is gone. Because it's just mind-baffling to me.
Your best
I
friend is-
cannot understand how people can't be like, oh, that thing is clearly white in an area where it's dark, so I need to go towards it. People don't do that normally, apparently.
No.
The eye is supposed to be drawn towards lighter values in areas. That is part of art, composition.
Color composition. Yeah.
And wish for Roxas.
So, like, if you're in a warm area, whites and light colors will really pop.
I'm wishing.
Or they're supposed to. I thought she would have problems finding the fruit baskets, not
Thanks.
go containers.
Bro, I didn't see any of it.
Were you paying attention though?
Being fair, there's also Donald's butt.
I do. Ziggy.
He got so much skinnier.
Aren't you making it a
His
little too
feminine
obvious?
figure.
We were instructed to guide him. Yes. Just look at them. They wouldn't get
I'm upset Billy Zane didn't come back after 1. Billy Zane was really good as Ansem.
Fair enough. But let's not forget how many times Sora still managed
It's
to
amazing
land
that
on
they
our
got
parade.
Billy Zane for the first one in the first
If
place.
he wavers from the path we lay, we destroy him.
And then they got fucking
But in that case,
Christopher Lee,
we'll have to find ourselves another vessel.
fucking all these big time TV show actors.
Just one.
I mean, being fair. I mean, if you're talking about Leonard Nimoy, so he was only big in a very cult sense. Leonard Nimoy was only really big in a very cult sense. People liked him, loved him in Star Trek, but
Yeah.
Christopher Lee has a lot going for him. Like that one is more surprising than him.
We brought some ingredients.
Being fair,
Sir Christopher Lee passed away. Then there's fucking Mark Hamill.
Jesus Christ.
Mark Hamill really is one of those people that it's like, I like him,
Is the food
but
ready yet?
god damn,
Huh?
does it sometimes just get under me.
He hasn't started?
Ah.
Huh?
Like, don't get me wrong,
Hold on. Hey.
I'm not like fully against his ideas.
Whoa.
It's just sometimes I feel like he's too aggressive
You're gonna
about it.
make me cook?
Yeah.
Now, I'll be fully honest, I don't really care for mini.
Me either. Me either.
The only mini game that I actually usually play is is fishing.
What you have to do with this, in order to get the Keyblade for it, is to get perfect on everything. And the egg one is what's fucking me up.
Oh, cracking the egg.
Because it's like you have a time limit on the expert ones.
I wonder if
So you have to.
PS5 will help with that.
Probably not.
No.
Because it's a PS4 game.
Yes! How's that?
Sorry, I'm figuring out the things.
It's all good. You're fine.
Should I try again?
Go on.
All right! We did it!
I hate the fact that Remy's not. I hate it.
He didn't talk in the movie.
Yes, I did.
He talked to them.
Ah, true.
Humans cannot understand.
I don't know why though. I just it doesn't make sense that he.
So
can't
that's
talk to
literally
you.
the only thing I can make.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
Oh, I'll go back then.
No, we can just be done with this.
Yeah.
But what if I can get you the keyblade?
We do not have the ingredients for that.
Dan wants to go home, and we've got a Remy at home.
Yeah,
We've
they're
got our own
Tomorrow,
Emmy right now.
unlike you.
I'm sorry. 2 days off.
I'm not upset that you took the 2 days off. Just respect the fact that I didn't.
Yes, dear, I'm sorry. Go find a safe place. I did the one I wanted, okay? I'll go find a spot to save. Sorry. Sorry.
Did he say download the game?
Sora downloaded the game.
He sure as hell unlocked. What level did we get to before the end? 10? Ah, you failure!
I know.
Not you, Sora. Anyways, this is session 1.
Session 1?
Yeah. Stream 1.
Kingdom 1.
No.
I don't fucking know.
Because Kingdom 1 would be Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts 3 0.1. Hooray, Kingdom Hearts 3 0.1. That's how I'm naming this series now. Alright. Anyways, we'll see you. We'll see you Sunday.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.